Ebinum si wofre asase ase. Kwame Nkrumah Tikese wofre Onyankopɔn nkyɛn. Amen.
Ade Akye Abia Adekye biara nso ni mu nsɛm o. Kwame Akye Abia bransamadu kata were Nkrumah twɛntwɛnko a watwɛn na bɛko agye ɔman. Eyi nti Kwame kasa, Nkrumah kasa.
Okay, 101.7 studio. We are transferring Ade Akye Abia adwumadi ma bonus nonsia pound sima aduonum and 9:54 minutes after 6. And then that you are double something that also aduonu enkron busumi ensia efie pinune aduonu. Awurade akwa wasan ngo Kwame Nkrumah Tikese ni morning show president of the land. Fa Bible na yenkenka ya kai se medi hote. Deuteronomy chapter 5. Deuteronomy chapter 5 verse 9. Deuteronomy chapter 5 verse 9. Yenti Onyankopɔn asɛm. Na me Awurade wo Nyankopɔn me ye Onyankopɔn nimkufo a metua nananom amumuyɛ so ka me fa ma so kosi awon toto so me ensa ne nan a wotane me so yemfa verse 10 so na me ya awon toto so mpempem a wodome na wodi me mransam so adoye aminti verse mu bi Deuteronomy chapter 5 verse 9. Na me Awurade Onyankopɔn me Onyankopɔn nimkufo a metua nananam mu yeso ka maso kosi awon toto so me ensa ene nan a wotane me so na me yam pempem a wodome na wodi me mransem so adoye. Satas way a part of the 10 commandments in the Exodus chapter 20 no na Onyankopɔn e de sa hyɛde yi e maye e na wasaba beti sa ahyɛde no 10 commandments no e wo Genesis Deuteronomy chapter 5. Dabi wo wa na me namoa na me kohunu obi a sabi ubewe nipa koro no na ni afiras oh ubewe no nipa koro no sabi wo sa ye bafan nipa koro no ankasa bawe na bibi sa won ho bibi sa me ho sir, where did this man go wrong? And wo ye abone and what to mrebie so one na ye abone no ana na sini bi ni na kanso bi aye biribi a de no mia ba busua so ana. Okay, kan Lamentations chapter 5 e ho ba no wo se ye gyanum aye bone woni ho ene ye ne yeso o mamumuye hwe we bisa wo se ene e how pa wo mu yi de ben wan kasa wo boni binti wo maami bi boni nti obi na akokan be ka busua no saade we me pese me no dwene ho pa a wo nko a ukuta certificate, university certificate adwuma no pe bi anya bi oh se ye ka se adwuma bi kura pie ba bi a wo ba koduru ho no yes oh enu anko an ye interviews wi we bi sa ho se wo yo ba pa wo gina ma hodo mu a chese wo so ye kan ma ho ba ware ne ma wadwene hwe se anyambia wo ankasa wodi boni bi atia wo bi anti mani pakoro no aka asem bi ato abrabɔ so a unti wo be adwuntufo bi se biribi nsi kwa wadwene ho pense awo na wo nwo no bi afiri wo bi a ubusuani betena ase ewa abusuani mu a ode awo akose samo hyebre e de apesika nenti awo bi ni fie ho wa bi sa ho pen se ani se nkrofo kura da bia na obi abebu no agi usika ko esan se wan kasa no wo hye obrase no ubu nkrofo wa bi sa ho pen se won ko mechanic shop na wo no obia meye adwuma obi ye adwuma kura so obetua no eyasa ebuache bidin wa bi sa ho se edie ntia wada sani a wo ye boni wudi unia konkonse wada sani a wo bu ni pay wada sani a wayam obi akodam wada sani a wayam obi awue wadwene wo pense enuro ya mitui da cheni sunsanso amma me so beba me maso eda na me ne mo kan sembi na me se ai commander no ade a ode eye kopro no commander no ade a ode eye sergeant no bia ahode de wo bi o wadwene hu se bia nipa na wo ye ne saa no na Nyankopɔn nimu no na wan hweyi a eso aso twe no ebeba wo so ebeba ma wo maso ebeba abusuafo so ubewu ne wasefo obre oh wadi asem bi aye ba ni atentene wa tware ntwakea amma wo bia kwada afiase se nipa kon wo bisa se Onyankopɔn nimu no wafa kwan bi so agiu nu yesika wadi wa hodin ti we minua eti ekra ensi hwe wadwiri wahu eso aso twe bi ebeba anopai wo soma me se me metufu na asem a Onyankopɔn ka kire Israelfo ewie bremu mene unyina ne se na me Awurade wo Nyankopɔn me Onyankopɔn nimkumfo me ye jealous God de onyame afa no aye ne de no se wo tene won sa wa no so a de beto wo no ema na me no obi di nkomo wo se ni kurom na papa bi wo ho wo ya no de nebusuani we no de ne ko no de abusuani we ko no de we ko no de we ko afa abusuafo ni nyina san ye no the last time wo de ne ko ye obi a waji aduro ana watu bosom akwamfo no wo meka kirewo se biribiara ate sa bia no ye wo biribi wo mu a onkan kirewo da okan kirewo a wonye okan kirewo se aduro no enuro na wutuo no ebe fa wo ba a wonye okan kirewo se aduro no ebeduru ba bi ebetwa wo nkwa na so a wonye okan kirewo se nipa bi wo na se wo di saa ade no ekọ no so a wo wie ye beba ewu beba a wonye enei wose mintufu na mintu me hofu yentu ye nyina hofu se we ye Nyankopɔn nimkufo na wo twia agyanem amumu yesoka twia nanan amumu yesoka enei na wo ye ubewu achi wo ma bebre wabusuafo bebre obi obeba ho bia bebre wose otwia agyanem amumu yesoka I want to aso fa maso me ensane nan our time so this a generation upon generation ni wo wie na asem a ede no eye verse 10 na meye wose na meye I want to aso pimpim a wo dome na wo temi me ansam so adoye eti wo tena ase wo ye papa wo dwi wo nya wadwempa wa mu nipa wa anyu obisika ni wa ntunuro wa nkum nipa wose bia nei enya dia yedie beba saa nanso oye mpimpim a wodome na wodi memransam so adoye we no na ye hundreds awurade se udo no nti eniema bi wo ho a wonye ubeyi bone afiri wakwam ensam keka afiri wakwam inkontopo afiri wakwam sikadie basabasa afiri wakwam adwaman afiri wakwam biribia afiri wakwam wose wo ne wasefo mpim obedo na obeye wo so adoye anopai awurade me yantwiman ni pi na yemfa gidie anamo enni nachi na ebesi yie na esi yenkra yie awone doba ne din mu fa gidie kase amen.
God bless our homeland and our motherland, faithful and together. Hello my brother, hello my brother, hello my brother, hello my brother, hello my brother.
Okay, 101.7 so near daily guided I mean na sembe no dey ba MPP ready for 2020 na na ba omia Jab Mahama na eno so eda ha na memene da no ena wo mkoya acclamation na wo de agi na na da kwakufu ado yema mpani tu mu se one flag bearer of the new Patriotic Party for the year 2020 elections na wo je Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Baumia enso tu mu se wonye running mate and one sem eda 4 more for nana and edahano. President opens Suhum overpass. Suhum wudu wa be fasoro na ehho asem da bia me twam ana me hwe ye wie president akoda no adi ehho asem da okay 101.7 so eni minister sets record straight on military deployment in Volta region. Was say yedi asoja fo kina na yebebie abato enwuma muso bia o qualify ko kire odin na de ababe pie ni se na nipa bi ka Volta regional chairman of the new NDC ono kwa de they will resist any attempt by nipa bi o meka se ye mo bi ntwe ni soja fo any police fo no ne ade akwakogu ye borders ne so aha na mo be kai a ye mampani abedi akire Dr. Mamu Baumia ye beto aba no nso kan se togofo bebiri abatwiro wo mudi enya nto enya ntua onuane fo ade ko this is ana ete okay 10 na sambe na KT Hammond akoka wasi KT Hammond akoka se woye Voltarian na anwonani egbeni a wonye Ghana ni but Katie say one cancer and also eba okay 101.7 so any the inquisitor and also hanande ne one shadan ka issue no ya bedwedwen the new publisher Nana faces Mahama again 2020 and so asem edha na mamenko miankasa mebra Dr. Bosman Asari were deputy commissioner Electoral Commission of Ghana bra Dr. Bosman Asari memwache
mejo so tiefo nyina
je so na ohun te sen
oba de ada Roma menim sa mo so mo hoye
ese hoye na oba ne nkwada no so hoye
Yesu adimo mu nyina hoye pa
ami papa echina na nhye ni nyina sie se mu bi abato nwuma na Ghana ni a waye Ghana ni amapa no obetimi atwuro ni din nhye te sen we Electoral Commission
so far meka se nhye nyina egu akwam oba de ada Roma de twa sempanifo de to akwam nyina no ye de ato infidie de beye adwuma registration centers ayesha afie wo eyo china ni nyina ye de ni nyina infidie ni nyina eko ye nkrofo ebeye adwuma ni nyina omo training ni bibia abawiye na ye safety protocols woni e mani ade aye hia sebeye bibia be kama ni nyina so ye de bibia eko na nwumre nso no ye panyi odi animu ye message mensa obe address press no na niema details bi omu a yentumi enkan ya Ghana for the betu drama Ghana for nyina ehun sene Electoral Commission I prepared I ready say or the bibi egu akwam say be registration no e be successful
na papa mama hwe na no da ne ni NDC for di nkomo no just be last Friday wo mo aka say mfidie no kakra bi mpo na aba na mo ba calibrate old ones na de aka ho ɛhɔ ɛte sɛn
o ɛhu hia se yɛbɛka ne bebree anya nokore
okay
mfidie na yɛde yɛ adwuma ni nyinaa yɛ mfidie a ɛyɛ mo no baabi a registration cost bi a no sɛ peace ni okay abusuafoɔ de mu wɔ reporters o baabi bebree ɔman mu nyinaa baabi a mo hyɛ hɔ mo betumi amomo akɔhɛ sɛ mfidie wei na yɛde ba no sɛ yɛ mfidie dada na sɛ ɛyɛ mfidie a ɛyɛ mo no a yɛn use kura wɔ Ghana hapan a yɛm sɛ mo ɛyɛ adeɛ bi a ɛho hia se yɛbɛka ne bebree mo am betumi de moni ato fam na mo ahwehwɛ ni nyinaa mu
papa mbacho centers across the countries in country near say
centers across the country near 33,367 na sɛne yɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu no yɛayɛ registration into phases enti no phase bia ɛwɔ dodoɔ bi a yɛbɛ register sɛne yɛayɛ no baabia all the 33,367 centers yɛbɛkɔ baabia akɔ register enti yɛhyɛ ase ɔkyena yɛmma wɔ hɔ a nyarehyɛmu sɛ mpanimfoɔ bɛba hɔ aba abɛ register
papa na dia wo ye mu kyerɛ ne kyerɛ sɛ center bia mo bedi na sɛ na wɔ hɔ
center bia ebedi inansia enti ɔkyena sɛ na Awurade yɛ adom ne yɛhyɛ ase a yɛbɛwɔ ɛyɛ ayi ɛbinada ukuada yawada efiada memenda kwasiada ne yɛde hɔ abɛwie yɛde hɔ bɛwie a yɛnsa nkɔ hɔ biom na yɛatoa so kɔ yɛnim nti yɛbɛyɛ saa enkodu saa almost 38 days no na baabi biara wɔ Ghana ha baabia ne yɛkɔ hɔ a yɛtumi a register obi a wɔyɛ n'adwene paa sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔregister to a baabi a wote no busa registration center na ɛwɔ hɔ no yɛde nkrataa aba abɔnten na ɛkyerɛ da a yɛbɛkɔ baabi a nti wonye hu saa date na ɛduru hɔ pɛ twɛn yɛn sɛ yɛba wo mpɔtam hɔ aba abɛregister
pɛ sɛ bia 6 days ni bɛduru na bia mo backlog of nkrɔfo bi ɔmo register ya ɛno nso yɛbɛyɛ ndɛn
no deɛ mpanimfoɔ ayɛ ne sɛ yɛwie phases na deɛ yɛ register ne nyinaa wie a yɛapɛ ɛnna bɛyɛ mmiɛnsa bi a obi biara a yɛba hɔ no a wantumi anregister anaasɛ saa berɛ no ne watu kwan anaasɛ sɛ ni senti ama wantumi anregister nto aba no saa nkurɔfoɔ no nyinaa yɛde nna bi asi hɔ a yɛde bɛregister ɔmo nyinaa buroni frɛ no sɛ mopap nti baabi obi ahyɛ biara no saa mopap no mpɔtamu biara no electoral area biara ɛwɔ Ghana ha biara no yɛbɛto aba nti ebi a yɛyi te sɛ baabi a okayfm wɔ yi ɛhɔ mpɔtamu nyinaa ne apɛ baabi baako sɛ wo a yɛturu so no a wantumi anregister no bra na yɛn register
ko obi a me kan kura na aka bi a bɛ 6 days ansan wanya 18 years nti ne saa nkrɔfoɔ no mopap no bɛfa wɔn nyinaa
saa nkrɔfoɔ mopap no bɛfa wɔn nyinaa ɛna esan sɛ te sɛ ɔkyene yi a yɛhyɛ aseɛ ebi a wo a yɛhyɛ aseɛ wɔ hɔ ɔkyene na wonya 18 ba enu sɛ mopap no nru hɔ no wanya 18 nti no ɛno ɛbɛma baabi biara obi a wɔ Ghana ɔmo anya 18 no nyinaa at the same time no yɛbɛyɛ registration no ama ɔmo nyinaa ama obiara tumi a register no ɔno nso ɔpɛ sɛ ɔto aba December 7 2020 ano no nso atumi ato aba
papa na wɔn a wɔn nkuta Ghana card nkuta passport na ɛsɛ sɛ obi no mu di wɔn adanse wɔn di wɔn adanse no wɔn bɛsoɛ anaasɛ wei deɛ ɛno ansa bi a nipa na kyerɛ sɛ o minimum no na ebusuani ni adeɛ
ɔmo bɛdi adanseɛ no deɛ hia paa ne sɛ wɔbɛka sɛ ominima so masi ɔyɛ me wɔfa ase ɔno ɔyɛ me sukuuni ɔyɛ me tikyani saa nneɛma no nyinaa ɛho hia but beyond that no wo na wo so ama obi anaasɛ wogyina hɔ ama obi no deɛ yɛreka ne sɛ wo nso wo voters ID card no yɛde bɛhyɛ system ni mu a ɛkyerɛ sɛ wo ɔbɛnkyɛn wo na wogyina hɔ ma Mr. Wusu anaasɛ Mr. Opon enti daakye biara no sɛ biribi kɔba sɛ saa nipa no nanka onye obi atwa sɛ ogyina hɔ ma no na wokɔgyina hɔ ma no a na sɛ mmara no wobɛdi sɛdeɛ ɛsiteɛ nti deɛ ɛhia paa ne sɛ obi biara a wogyina hɔ ama no no ɛtwa sɛ ɔyɛ obi a ɔyɛ Ghanani wadi mfeɛ duwɔtwe anaasɛ duwɔtwe ɛɛkɔ ɔyɛ obi a mpɔtam hɔ nso ɛhɔ no ɔte a nkurɔfoɔ nim sɛ ɔte hɔ ɛna apart from that no n'adwene mu nso ɛda hɔ kan ne a Ibroni ka ne sɛ the person is of a sound mind ɛna no koraa nso atwa mu no deɛ ɛm sɛ atwa toɔ koraa ne sɛ mmara bi ani wɔ esi nipa no kwan obi wɔ ha bi a wɔyɛ biribi na mmara se o ɛnyia sɛ ɔbɛto aba sɛ mmara bi esi nipa no kwan deɛ a wogyina hɔ ma na biribiara nni hɔ enti no wonim obi a wotumi gyina hɔ ma no kama ɔyɛ wɔfa ase wabusuani sɛdeɛ tie bia no wobɛtumi agyina hɔ ama no ama ɔno nso aregister
Doc, mobu akonta hwe nipa dodo a emo expect say mbetwere omudi.
Empanifo eye nhwehwemu no ye we are looking at some nipa between 15 million to 16 million. Tebia ya betumi over around maybe 15.5 million ye bompa say rather by atum na registration ni be kwa wi no. So 15 million to 16 million near to me I register mu nyina.
Papa na na dodo sign na ye dey registration across the country.
And na dodo ni nyina ye 38 days. And at 38 days no faces no enum ntino enum no about 30 days na registration process na homia kakra bebem ebi omu wie face bi ampanifo hwese ne ebi omu adwuma na omu abre ne ade ayebeka so omu home dakubi mo home ade akia no mosan ato aso ntino sane ye de ne magu akwan mu no 38 days no enso ne atumi register obi empo ekoba se ye atumi anyo obi ana so ebi no mo twa se register mo ampanifo won hyehyɛ sɛ ye be sɛ biem no obi biara atumi register but ye nimpefe pa sɛ 38 days na de ato akwan mu no obi opese register bia no benya akwanya no atumi register.
Papa sɛ ye ne ye kɔ registration center no ye duru hɔ a nhyehyɛ ne sɛn.
Ye kɔ registration center no nhyehyɛ em sɛ wuhia pa ne sɛ aban de nhyehyɛ ato akwan mu so obi biara Ghana ni bia atwa sɛ wo face mask. Enti ehia sɛ wo a kɔ registration center hɔ no ɛhɔ so wo face mask no wo de bɛhyɛ. Ɛna wo koduru hɔ no mu a ye wo nkrɔfo wɔ hɔ a ye nursefoɔ ye ne Ghana Health Service insta wo so a ye die nti omo de omo amaya ombekura thermometer Ghana ombe check wo temperature omo check wo wi ansa na wawura registration center area na ba bia ye di market for registration no eni akọ honum wi a ba bia center bia no ya lines were form na fi a mark form a obiara say ugina ba bia 1 meter distance no bi so ejina wachi Veronica Bucket so why be here so be biara oba be join the queue no oba wo nsa ti san hyehyɛ safety protocols no ni nyina wo hɔ ya dwuma efo nso omu nyina sha appropriate PPE a sebe ya ye bo bi aho ban ya dwuma efo a ye omu ye dwuma ye bo omu ho ban ai omu e bagana fo e ba be register so ye bo omu ho ban enti no nhyehyɛ ye gu akwamu a ye de bebo ye nyina ye ho ban.
Oh, I see. Papa na die ne nipa bi dwene ne se covid yi mu no akoba se nansia wan kan ho ankwa anhwe no wantimi an register enipa mekire mo so se won bekire mo so nso a enhye ne sen
ase nipa ne bekire so a ba bia ye wo inkofobia from mobile teams njumadie ni se ye tese registration ye koso wotesa no ebi a police station anasa achimota market nipa no ya abro so a near dispatch mobile team ba ko se mon konkoboa na registration no entumi nko bebre e na ye fidie no ye hwehwemu no tum se ye adwuma yi a entumi an register kwa nipa be 100 enti ba bia nipa no bebre no obi anya hwehwemu se ye be wo 6 days enye 1 day pe ne de be wo ha okọ enne na se entumi enru so a ochina no beba no ebeduru so e na ekoba se nipa no mpo aye bebre a mobile teams no wo ha ombehwe se yombe baba buana registration netumi akọ intentem enti no obi anya rehemu se bibia bekọ kama na ye card nenso no ye register wa ye de be ma wo ho na medical ka se na commission be press conference a chairperson be kasa sa ne mani nyina obesa dia tudwa magana fo nyina hunu se electoral commission we are fully prepared for this exercise.
Aba meda said ya ka kire boys no mbetwa me pictures me de mam nye fe pa
memo asutri pass o ye kura so mo santo mo bo no mo nye die
na ye was special registration centers zoom
special registration centers
ai
pass o we die any special registration centers
se bia apemfo wo mo a se bi wo madi dem wo mo yare mo hunya den
sa o afi na material any special registration centers and you can say panifo de niam bi ato akwan mu se ye district offices no and no additional registration centers, but and no the TNS. Once district centers no any polling stations. Say I have two about and you be biara what district the more be our penny we agent, we are penny, we will be we are paying for a dead deposit, we are paying for another. Ukura say any say. anaasɛ woyɛ obi a wɔbɛfa sɛ wɔ disability kakra bi ɔte akonnwa mu kura poma ne ade a wokɔ district office hɔ a no ama ɔmo anya nsutire sɛ meyɛ obi a mete akyemɔta anaasɛ mete amasaman market nkyɛn hɔ anaasɛ amasaman sukuu hɔ nti no mepɛ sɛ mo register na registration na hɔ na momfa me nto nti no wode saa description no ma ɔmo ampanimfoɔ na ɛwɔ district office no so ɛbɛhu ɔmbɛhu na ɔmo atumi ahu sɛ wɔ asomasi yɛmfa no nto aha anaasɛ yɛmfa no nto aha ɛsiane sɛ district office hɔ na ɛhɔ nyɛ baabi a wobɛto aba wo no saa na obusadeɛ na yɛwɔ saa special registration centers no ɛwɔ
okay Papa yɛbɛda ase ne ama mo ne adwuma ne ahwɛ de bɛsie ɛkyena
me nso meda mo ase paa
bye Dr. Bosman Asari, Deputy Commissioner Electoral Commission of Ghana ne na atwe kono K101.7 so die ɛna ɛda dwoada ɔhena na Kwame Amo nso ɛwɔ ha na aka uyi ɔkyena firi mu a na kyerɛ sɛ atua ne ka no ye betua ne ka
Obeyi ɔkyena firi mu sɛ
ɛkyena 30th na abosom na so
ansa ne kinkire
kinkire no ɛbɛyɛ kyena kinkire
na
agronesi ma so aba mami bia makwafo
Agora
makwaba
Era
akora na kyerɛ dem tom papa no akora nkyɛ sɛ me yakokora
dem tom papa wanyini munya neba
da bia dem tom papa
yɛnyɛ sa na meka no
wɔyɛ yɛhwɛ da bɔkata na yɛnkɔ
yo ɛne Ghana na sɛ ba de bɔkata no ɛne ade hyɛ aseɛ dwada no pɛ yi ɔme ade hyɛ mu yi masemu ɛna mu ntie de bɔkata no nsema wɔm de baayɛ Ghana na sɛ ba de bɔkata no nim wɔ no ɔde mampani na do danko akufo ado ne mfonyini abɛto dwa na ɛnkyɛ hɔ ɛna ɔde His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia ɛnso nsɛm bi ato dwa mampani abɛdi akyire Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia ɛna wɔba maneɛ sɛ wɔsrɛ Ghana ni bia baby a wobɛhyia mampani na do danko akufo ado face to face me and you uni na minie baby obɛhyia ni bia no mampani abɛdi akyire Bawumia sɛ aya da papa na sema no ate na ka kyerɛ ne sɛ ade a wayɛ ama no ɛboro na dwene ne nte aseɛ so wɔdanase a ɛnsada wɔyi na yɛnso so a ɛnsada na wɔde Allah ɛhyira ne kusa ɛde akɔmhyɛni kunkuru Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam so ɛnsira dinati adan ya mampani abɛdi akyerɛkyerɛm sɛ wɔahyɛ NPP amanyokuo mu atitafoɔ konkonsifoɔ ne pepian komititire ne anintini bebrebe yi mampani yɛsisi na nakotata bonkuto no wayi mu baako sɛ wɔno no na bɛkɔ akɔpre mampani adwane biem ɛwɔ afia bato no mu a NPP dɔm bebrebe yi ɔno ɛna mampani sɛ nya ne mu gidie ne ahotosoɔ ɛyi ne biem sɛ wɔn mo na ti dɔm ɛne ne nkɔpre mampani adwane biem wɔse saa deɛ no apapa na yɛ no aso ne nipa obi ahyia na ɔne nasema no
Kwame Nkrumah so ewa the Ghanaian publisher the Democrats mo na Ghanaian publisher the Democrats the dia ba na woche mu a katafa to so miensa ase hono mo a wode yewra keti hamon ne mfoni ababeto hono mo na woche mu ye mrahye badwani ewa danse asokwa yewra wode atodwa ese ensem bi ekoka ye no nipa bi agina no esibone na woche mu a enye se bi asabio wo ba be kasa na so wo kasa ye nuanom omo efri framantam mu sabe omo enye Ghana for was want to be encancer the biara da nyade ache se sa adwene ne kora no ebeba ni trimu na no oche se sani oka asam no any video eba abonten nipa bi agina no esibone nyade se wonom rahye badwane a wonim papa ne bone se ne tifie adrei na wo ba bebie na no aka asam a wosia ye nuanom omo ewo sebe framantamu no wo mo enka Ghana for ontimi nka de ne be mana kasa akora nyade obetimi akasa enokra danchan a wo namfo pa ya ne twotworo mu twofo wo mo efrimantam framantam no emu wo biti se ye wura fifi kwete ye wura kujeto blackwa do ajahonom ene wo mo ekeka ho nyina no wo mo ewo ne fan club mu enti adie pa na beba enti obesi pia kasa bia sabi amanwanti no menuan mo framantam sabi wo mo enye Ghana fo wo se won kasa da enipa bi na agina no de esibone
we na okan say
okan say yenya bia na ge
menya tape no bia bone ame and then nana wonim say
yeah
yenya independence no yeah, Miss Ghana 1957. The winning ye no. Na ofri Transvolta Togoland. Sa ne frɛ hɔ.
Transvolta
Togoland.
Satan no.
Satan I have Volta region as a chim. Ne frɛ hɔ Transvolta Togoland.
Ana entremu ne sɛn.
Entremu ne sɛ. Sa land na ne da hɔ no. Yebenya independence no. Ye kan say nipa bi wo hɔ a so opese oye Togo ni akoye. Opese oye Ghana ni akoye friend plebiscite.
Okay.
Enti no sa na ye no eti ebi no te ase say ye de ye nkoye Togo enti sa asase na ye asase Togo asase ne voter range asase no na ye one. No amu twa mu na Togo for far.
101.7.
Enti ebi te ase say on be sa plebiscite no.
Yes.
Ɛna ɔmba Ghana.
Ɛna ɔmba yɛ Ghana for.
Ɛna ebi nso sɛ.
Na ayi abakosɛm baako ɛwɔ mu ne sɛ. Wa mu kyɛ mu wie no. Wo ze bi abusuafo akodi hɔ.
Yeah, it's true.
Ɛna bi abusuafo nti wo benya voter region for bebree a. Wa mu abusuafo ɛsa wo Togo nti ayie ba. Ɔkɔ.
Ɛyɛ nso si ase a ɔmo so ba.
Normally they frequent there. That is
what between you about no so cry friend nua.
Oh, say wo gina aflawo. Na wo kɔ Togo. Wo wure ma. Say bia wo kɔ market ba bia etwade na. Enu wa mai. Drum na nte kura na ekɔ from aflawo station no.
Okay.
Wo tra border na wa wure m.
A plebiscite na chire no.
Omo abusuafo no kyerɛ sɛ we wa ha. Kwe obi okra na dwuma a waye no e wo Togo e na ote aplawo nti da okwa adwuma na wafa fama ba obi okra na waye Ghana ni but we sit down wo sa na adwuma nti ene na busuafo a wo nti no wo mo sa no mo ye
so one my dear wa
one ma kra nu to main market na enu obi a wakoto obi a be di madanse nti ehwa asem ka no edi ono media egbeni what tisi afla wa dan Ghana ni and wo wura mu a kwa wo nyina ka one language nyina ka one language
and I talk for mon ka French
o say omo ka French but omo kasa no mainly egbe tunam kron mu egbe kasa no omo ka.
Oh, okay.
Well, because they were colonized by the French and then the Germans come. And the man yes it is sana a whole situation there. It's here sana situation here. Eti momi yanko de bokata so na yes e na to abai soja for ni police for so akogu se de be ya o mo nkro so emfamba
na me no mo ya adwen plebiscite ba ye wo so obeko
ye betwiro din an
ase plebiscite ba ye no so obeko
na so obeko
entu akwade ne muoni nkwam ne mo
me question is adam bisa question bi was se ye betwira bato din ya nipa ko ni interest ben no
wo betwiro odin bi
what interest amanyokuofo no ena amani sika se betwiro man ne ba wato amaye e amanyofo no to no ade wode mo card ye den Pacho Ghana ni be na e wo land na eni so twiro didi a ode film so ko twiro didi
nda bi ebi nsida
na imam wakwaba
ye ja ofa
na boko ode
Nyankopon adom ofa me ho ye
ukọ Bible say ukọ die na wo die na wo sorry ye na de na esi
Nyankopon abasa ni kita me ho
ekita wo
Pacho
ena na okunu so da he
ena na obi ja
no so bia mpa no
na ni kura abasa so da he
bia
na ni sekita he
ni sekita ni fo mu
obi a wanda worry me
yes still that for ni kita no
worry me Hallelujah. Oh, praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
And I know only go me plebiscite. Bakoda. Jordan Dentemu.
Oh, great. Oh, great. Oh, great. Now that music great.
Aye.
Great.
That's it, I am one part of my man to me and so sorry, none is a good babu. What I can tell Brandon Yarra,
Bible now.
I only gave Brandon Necasa, so one Necasa.
What's the phone coffee? One of what will go? Yes,
let's see ID four. See ID four, Miss ID four.
Another phone is your normal.
Now, we are from police headquarters.
Of our masters,
we are investigating.
Yes. What your hand was holding when you woke up.
When it was 4 o'clock in the morning.
Ghana Observer Democrat no front page anymore. My penny na the danko akufuado and for you da say. And I walk asana kasani efutuo a wade magana fo nyina titru ni omo a afei and wadon fa you amadoma wo manya mfirisi dun woche. Na my penny say we dey wabesra Ghana ni bia afin wonya 18 years. Se woju hudi pa se wo ye Ghana ni. Se we di 18 years so one 18 years what free 18 years. Se we hia 18 years ni na se wonya mfirisi dun woche. Mema bibia nto chok. Ensu kwan se afi je trocho din no won kotro din mema bibia ensu kwan ade a wo se ensu kwan ya ye Yesu ma ye toso mienu no na won ma ye ensu so de wo do ma me soma kra no akoba kona kotro din ade bia wo ye bia se wo ye wanya ade a wo ya wo ni adaje kotro din na nya adanse de krata betumi am wa kire wadwen wa batuom abiri bia e wa Ghana ha se ya Ghanaian Observer se mampeni na nado e na etufu yi
Abusia yantu aso na mampanyi na nado ene MPP abusia kuo no na watwewe ye mo womo ekoya amane ne amamre sonko de mampanyi na adodanko akufo adoma ne nsaso eso ono na sese wo betu franka de amama yoko no wo mo wieye mampanyi na nado nso epeja Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ensanso ono ena ene no ekọ edi na chese akoye enije sempa edisi ade NPP amayoko no womatimi eyi womoran womo flag bearer enafe ne running mate ya we the Ghanaian publisher.
The Chronicle the Obokrata no na me de etuasu na kata feto so miensa ena migina omampanyi na nadu dankwa akufo ado ena wo de NPP ene NDC amanyoko atu nsanie so ena wo carry na wo beka se Ghana fo kwan bia so osuomo awiemo afia ba ye beto no mumma enkunimdie bo no enko ema NPP amanyoko na de omampanyi kan se wo de NPP etu nsanie so na wo de NDC so etu nsanie so a ensusu ye dantemo ene se NDC de omo ba omo magana sikasem MPP no ma enyi ko prom na te se eso aba NDC befa akonya bia so abese sika wo mapagya gu onyina abeye niema troka amanyuma gugu no madada omanfo ama omo de omo sika ko rewura ba bia bekwa ko wiase no na eka na wo abo enti omampanyi se afi Ghana fo nto ba mfa nchese ampa MPP de omo ba o haw ni nyina wo so ano enso NDC ba no mabedi ncho abesi sinie metirase abasese eniema enti ye ka manyoko emienu de otumi bua ema Ghana sika sem ejina brane na ekonkan obiebie nnwuma ema omanfo enya bi eye na ohaw ni nyina wo so ano prekopedia na eye NPP amanyoko enti omanfo ekoto aba wo mfa saade no ento wo matiko na ekwan bia so wo nhwe so mbetumi ato ama NPP amanyoko na wo kasa omanfo bi sin ya wo bae no na banks agugu na banks agugu no si banks ngugu sawo na emom no mo de ye clean up wom epepem na de access ahodwo ni nyina mahwe no mayi ni nyina afi ho no mo de yenjidie atumi awura sikasem emu yie enti no anwa na mo ene wo mutu yie na wasesa wo de NPP atutu NDC ho dia na chese NPP ye papa enti afi Ghana for ento abey na wo ntoma NPP amanyoko
ma ba Ghanaian Observer Democrat and krata fa to so miensa na sadia bribia ya semufuo de ma Ghanaian Observer Democrat no wakyere na dwen ya won nsem bia ekoso e wo Ghana ase no enanso so wakasa na semufuo de ma Ghanaian Observer Democrat no na sema na waka ne se ya se pani dwari wia na nsuasa sa na pani kasa wia nso so na asema santi se abato komisa wo mo wotumi so mo kwan se wo mutumi tro din foforo e mankrofo ID card de to aba se wo muni sa atumi no Supreme Court akasa na Supreme Court akasa de dia no makasa wie full stop asam de nasem ko no kasa tintin bia wo obeka ekirasem bia aye ne dia Supreme Court fo ne kan eye na bo ebira no eye se bi dede eni kenken kwa na wo yenkosi aga entin be ya wo ya manwani a bomoden fo hujimu bi se krase brass band na ma nkrofo enkotro wo mudin na wo munya krata no ebi
Kwame Metwaso ewa the Ghanaian publisher the Democrat and mona publisher Ade Akye say Kratifeto Sumie no and watch as a president ni founder or that save the nation for future leaders Kwadwo Ade Akye Abia and workers no there is a dia to mampanyin na Akufo Addo anim ese so atimi ayemra ya efa nose mask ehye ho se obi ena mabonten na saprosifo ehunu no na wonhye nose mask ya wo mo enchene dia ene wo de adwenkyere kasie bi pa eba beto mampanyin nim ese yenuane edi ewo Ghana hase no mampanyin nyemra emfa emata ho se ne ebeya Ghana nuane ne yebetimi edi ne yie wa ni Ghana aduane bakofa abrofo aduane ni sabe nuane afafo bi enko boost immune system no ewo sasa amra no etimi ewewo enti wei eye enhyehyɛ anase adwenkyere abrante Kwadwo Ade Akye Abia wode aba wose nuane bi te se kontomire dawadawa prekese peprenom hentia so bolo asana ensafuo brode wose de anka mango ene ne keka ho nyina ensafuo ka ho
ene re
ensafuo ye yankase yenza ene ewure eni odo ka nyina
eni pito
ni nyina ensa asa
anayebo
ebo
ene
sa
Kwame
no o de Isaac
edi
na wo wanso di ha yes say
eni sorry
ubedara
sorry
abrante bi di adwenkyere bi aba wo se efra na Ade Akye Abia no say se mampanya ye mra efa compulsory wearing of nose mask ho dia eni nyina ye boa akoatia covid no na covid no so ansa na beba so na se wutimi boost immune system no eti nuane ye Ghana nuane a wosi edima yetimi di boost your immune system no mampanya nya mra emfa ho enti se ne se mango ena wose wudi a enkonkonom enkonkonom
na chese yenya mrase me fanse dankwaku yabu a ohu osori anopa kontomire kwanhwehwe awom enwo so atie gya adam
thank you
afa yen kobi
thank you
na Kwame no mampeni or the job money come ho na
nose mask ne she no what the job money come
nose mask unya ba ko abadwuma yizu ni bio ha anze obesi eduane de bia se
dada udidi
o say
dada
didi adiam sika besu na meto
na
obi a kire me
say no sa no
for we are not in normal time.
Thank you.
We are not in normal.
Bibia ya abnormal. Bibia sitrasi.
Kwame ye solution. Your Center for Industrial and Development Research into Plant Medicine. Omunezo mampenim commission ono mayedura ne boofo a yebetumi atobi na ya boye bra.
Kontombe dawa babo.
Kwame papa no aboba so. Kontombe dawa prekese hwentia so bolo asana ensafuo bodie akutu mango ni na
mema yesia nese kwa kuo ni no
nanai obakọ meba wakaba kubi ena ma fifire timi no wasi ensafufuo
nana
ebo
uboni mi ebo ba ebo ni so ba ebo uboni mi
na me ka chomo so
lemunya na ne tenzo ya
me kwa ba
na me ka chomo so mu fi se mu mbisa Isaac
okay 101.7 studio Honorable Samuel Okuyeto Ablakwa MP for Northton were minority spokesperson on foreign affairs now was a former deputy education minister Honorable Memwachi right yeah besa about na ye na ebidin komo okay 101.7 so ni Honorable Okuyeto Ablakwa na pese ne twem komo na ensam wo ho pa ensam e wo ho mumi ensam na de bakata no so bi amano ati
em say nsuo pete wo bebi ho no
Kuku for no more stop.
Metwaso a chronicle the Democrats akata fe to so ngoche na migine na wo kire se omampanyi na nado dan kwakufu ado afai die suhum interchange ni wabia no wabia dem enti drivers ye bi ko na ebi ba na efe pa suhum interchange aboa ma enkani kumase akwantempon so dwumadie ne ekoyie papa na omampanyi eka no ene wo ka che Ghana for se wo ka kire omo se afi eye year of roads enti a year of roads dia na eho anamuntu a na one na ban ne mpanyifo mguso a wo mu etue wo se asumufo akwan ma bie me dia mamo munya adwuma e di sika ebeba mo botom no matumi diye ama makonkan ewo omayi emo wo se aban na ekrado se eba na kwan sukus ensuo ene eniema nkai dia wonye gya ne ho kra obema amata wo ba bia na Ghana fo nsa akabe na wo kasa no wo che se so we sa asum interchange ya a part of in some bypass.
Oh, no, if you so what do you have? Okay, 101.7. When I'm young for somewhere, okay, you to a black one. MP for North Town. Now, what year? Minority spokesperson on foreign affairs, former deputy educational minister. Honorable Memoache.
Hello, Kwame Nkrumah Tikese.
Boko, me tell you, ache.
No crack. As I say, yeah.
Okay. Na ye ba betro enipadin ewa akwa abato nwumem na sede electoral commission ayen hyehyeye eja ye tro bonse Togolese nu omudin abebem na mo ko amanyofo o Togolese fo steady 68,000 we say ye borders no soldier for the police for secure borders no ye say wote ya house no monte ya say ade tira soldier for ekwo na say na dey na dia okuje to black kwa we na say security operative ana
Yo that Ade Akye Abia mention for na mendamo asise mo afreme o premise very very wrong enya no cre say Ghana yanya confirmation da say foreigners and Togo for your register. It has never been confirmed. There is no official document, no electoral commission communication to the effect register ya compile since 1992 no. A seat that say electoral commission for foreigners be and Togolese for our register anymore. The only matter that was once confirmed by Electoral Commissioner Farijan, minus Obekaya or hold a press conference or providing evidence of minors across the country. Across the country. It was not only in the Volta region. There were minors, according to the Electoral Commissioner, across pictures. And I remember at the time, the country was in shock. How even Electoral Commission officials grabbed to me allow all those, minors, tender looking minors to get onto the register. And that claim of Togolese on the register, no, Dr. Baumia Obekaya, on now hold a press conference, I say, or might discover some number of Togolese on the register. Say, that press conference, no, he's just put out 10%. Now, NJPA or the 90%, Akano or the Betojo. Up to now, it's been more than 4 years. Dr. Baumia, our press conference, no, actually more than 5 years. Up to now, Yaguso Aye trying the evidence that he says he has.
okayfm.
He claimed at the time there, Wanya, the register from Togo, Obekaya, the Togolese authorities issued a statement. Sir, on electoral roll, no, just like every other country, a sovereign document, they do not share it with any other country. Now, they dispute the claim, sir, the MPP has a copy. As we speak, they have not made a copy of that Togolese electoral register available. And that claim had absolutely no merit. It was totally unmeritorious.
Now, are you honorable?
Yen Fanto just said, this claim, say, Togo for and air to Aba, our voter region. It's all part of a certain agenda against Voltarians, which is wrong. And I do not expect, though you in the media, I respect you very much, to continue to perpetuate this profiling, this discrimination, and this deliberate targeting of the voter region. Meaning, Yanka no krese, and your voter region, and the only border region. There were other border regions, the western border, there were the northern borders, upper east, and the region with Burkina Faso and all of that. I don't think that it's voter region. And Togo, Omuye Togo, for listen to the Honorable K.T. Hammond. Oh, they are the same ethnic group. They are. A certain lack of understanding of even Ghana, only in Ghana history. He doesn't really understand the ethnic formation of our country. And yet, ethnic groups in a voter region, or more linkage with Togo. He should know that. I mean, are you then going to also say, sir, Yanyanoma, Omo Northern, Upper West, and other parts of Ghana, Omoye Hausa for? And if you understand the ethnicity of Africa, the Hausa ethnic group, they are the most populous, more than 80 million. You find them in northern Nigeria, Gambia, Senegal, Guinea, Ivory Coast, all over, about 15 different African countries. Are we saying that we have to target those the Hausa people as well and deny them their Ghanaian nationality? And in any case, since when did the Ghana Armed Forces become the citizen verification unit? Omona, when they see you, they can identify whether you are a Ghanaian or a Togolese. You see, we don't need these things. Discrimination, making some people feel less Ghanaian. And yenjai sadiano. Yenina Ghana for. At the beginning of this whole agenda to have for ourselves a national construct, right from the Gold Coast era, to bring together various ethnic groups, all the anthropology, HSA, free baby, the Ghana say they come from somewhere, they have links with Israel, you have the Ashanti Kingdom, you have the Mosi group, the Akans, generally. Our mythologies, and we all came together to have this national construct. Even the boundaries are Juma with now, and Ghana, Benin, Togo, Nigeria. It's an artificial boundary created sometime in the early 19th century after the Berlin Conference, when Otto von Bismarck called a meeting of European leaders and demarcated Africa amongst themselves. We should be thinking about how Yebekabum na Yashasena Yedi Impuntu Pepa and how the dream of even continental African unity can be achieved. The kind of incendiary remarks and targeting some particular regions, particular ethnic groups. It even flies against the whole Pan-African agenda to have us unite and to form a strong unitary republic. In Armenia, I contend strongly, sir, this whole deliberate targeting of the voter region, I feel they are Indiana, as the people's representatives, Yenina Yewoke to South and there, Yenin Central for, we are going to show them the level of deployment. Meaning, I have a master's degree in international politics and defense studies. What we have been taught in school, and it's before the military will be deployed on matters relating to border issues, go beyond the immigration, because immigration for and our more dealing with border issues. Before you bring in the military, now the threat level is high. What is the threat level? We are members of parliament. We have been asking, say, what is the threat level? Are we at war with the voter region? Voter region, then or why? I mean, terrorists be a in parliament, we were briefed about the deployment in the northern and upper east regions, Operation Concrete Fist, when the Burkina Faso terrorist attacks were going on. And no, we know that terrorism at a high threat level. And no, there was a need to deploy the military. We all supported it. We voted for it in Parliament. But Volta region, this deployment was done under the cover of darkness. Volta region ain't yet the only border region. What is the threat level? We are not being told. And even the lack of sincerity, of candor. Linear, Interior Minister, or say, we are a COVID-19 related operation. It has nothing to do with voters register. Now, so Madame Fopa, the Honorable Katie Hammond, also say, Debbie, it is the voters register. Now, when him say voter region for the bar register, now more of Fred Togo for the whole Togo cry, yeah. What is the population of Togo? Accra, just one region. Accra is more than Accra is far more than the population in Togo. And then Katie Hammond said 2008. Now NPP we need first round, and they were preparing to celebrate, and a second round by one constituent K2 South. Or my results by and because the Togolese had been allowed to vote, then it changed the trend. I mean, another falsehood. Minya, Obekaya 2008, President Kufuor as Commander-in-Chief closed the borders. The borders were closed. Katie Hammond does not even seem to appreciate the fact. It's just the prejudice. I mean, now Jane, and the Honorable Kwame Japan Krakaye that say, I mean, consistently there have been all these statements, and I'm saying, look, let's come together. I have intermarried from another ethnic group. There are many intermarriages. We are one people. What we should be thinking about is how to move our country forward. Register, we send making sure it will be a clean register. But let us not be targeting one region and sending conflicting signals. Regional minister said something different. MC or Ketu South and another different account. Interior minister also say be different. The Katie Hammond, senior member of the House, also say something different. And then what is this deployment about? Why is it that this deployment in Kwadia, we cannot get a consistent message? A buying end to me and catch say deployment way a COVID-19, as some of them are saying, and now say a foreigners are Togolese for you prevent you move from coming to register. Indiana deployment way. And what is even the threat level that immigration for end to me and I say military with all this weaponry, all these military assets are intimidating. Your colleague journalists have been there. Listen to the mothers. People are stuck in their rooms. They are scared to death.
Honorable.
Then for Tyrians, what's our crime?
Honorable, Mamimi said Sembaku, Udi Kaka, Dr. Mamu Baumia, Vice President, said what by say Togolese didn't know register what the 10% by. Abraham Kaisa Brana war yet that analysis no. What the Nipanwa wa register Togo register no. At the Dino by ya Nipakronwa is also captured in our register. At least in Ukraine, Sadian say or to be provided evidence be as to why Nipa be here Togolese no di what ye register no.
And no na Mekaya said at that time we in the NDC you catch and say on making document the public, on publishing on my copy. Let's all see the evidence. And now on farmer in Century 4, meaning say who will copy. Up to now, there is nobody, no Ghanaian apart from Dr. Baumia, who has seen that so-called register. If you are convinced a register now, we say it's from Togo, is credible. Argentina one publish it. Argentina one fund to join. It is only Dr. Baumia who saw that document. And he told us, Mon China analysis have just done 10%. Maybe 90% no better job. But 5 years now. 5 years now. The Bena obey 90%. And the Bena obey my Togo register. No. Togo register, on publish it. It's not even too late. Now, he can publish it now. to buttress his point, so that we can even help him with the 90% now. I mean, why? Why this deliberate targeting? Why? Border region Kwana yet the only border region. What is now? What's it? Your so a war a lupo all the way to Hamileno. I mean, Nipa in Niho. It's not an entry point. Why the consistent targeting of the voter region? Why? Are they not tired? Are they not tired with this deliberate targeting? I mean, the whole of Togo. How many are there? How many are Togo? How many are the Togolese? And it is not even the case. That's the only. I mean, huge constituency. K2 South is the only huge constituency. And if you listen to the president's cousin, Osheni tweets Gabi Ochidako, or say, or no, the Ontia says the K2 South will have so many when there is no major economic activity. Clearly, I think Gabi Ochidako has not been to K2 South before. Onim said Aflao is one of the biggest commercial centers in Ghana throughout our history. Go to Aflao, meaning Unim the number of traders, business center traders, good of war, Omoko, China. They go through the Aflao border even more than they go to China. Ubekaya, when the Nigeria border was closed, I listened to your program. One discusses Kasapreko Guta members, all of them telling you the way Omu business it has been affected because of the closure of the Nigerian border, because they can't go through Aflao and Benin. You have heard them. Aflao is a major commercial hub, major. And do you know how many? And what we forget, they say, many of the constituencies that were even bigger than K2 South, you are divided. Since 2000, we have been dividing constituencies. Miami constituency, say, Northtown currently is not what it used to be before 2004. 2004, no, Northtown, current Central Town and a Northtown was one constituency. Until we had a very big voters register. We had more than 100,000 people on the register. Say we have just 59,000 because you are divided. You now have Central Town with the capital Adidome, and then North Town, the capital Bato. But K2 South, when we were doing all of these divisions, no, you divided K2 South. We never divided K2 South. Over the period, no, K2 South has become very huge because it was not divided. Let's speak to facts. Let's speak to the true history of our country. And stop this discrimination, this incendiary comments, and needless targeting. Mbwa ubia, minia. Mbwa ubia. The name said Dr. Baumia register no wehunda. Who copy? Education who copy?
The mini copy.
Yeah. I mean register being and Dr. Bamian Kwana or no the other to the motum on Pepe Ubia Behu.
Honorable. Now, my musa question we. You need a case. So many Votarians say why hey, one more bush for Togo. Now, one more basa, one more Wimsa Cosama Yeba, one more call, a bim crag Togo, but be out to be a bit severe a flower. Enemy idea. And the tendency say, or the possibility say, yeah, register, but my baby register Hano. Because we frequent Waha, the bush and for Waha, ain't possible, sir.
Very possible, but I don't know what is the problem with that. What the voter what the flow? That's a weird business. Our Togo. What is the problem with that? What is wrong with that? Argentina through voting time I want to make enjoy business and Accra and Betuaba. Yeni animo muye juma wo Kasapreko. Nigeria any major hub in Africa. Omoko Nigeria da eco your business. Kasapreko for the Nigerians love Kasapreko product. They love it to bit. Are we saying say a group time for voting now? Kasapreko for no, they shouldn't come back to Accra and Ashanti region to vote. Omudia, there is no problem. Kasapreko for to me operate your business our Nigeria. But voter region mean our Juma or Togo immediately becomes a crime. Gabriel Chidaku posted the last time said, or no, you will know London, or you're dual citizen, Or no, the automatic landing, automatic your business will drew voting time automatic Ghana, ever to Aba. And no, there is no problem. You don't see any difficulty with that. But once it is a Voltarian, or what business be or Togo, and no, dear, if it's time to vote and he comes or your Togo listening, he doesn't have the right. I think.
Honorable, yes, I say what ye Sabren presentation by Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Just say a more NDC for, and I'm a person almost to Abama Munti do all say, ye better to say, hey, most for more came. Now, Moduama Banoma be true, the no we are no more. So that election time, no matter to Abama. That was the contention.
I mean, Minia, this day and age, registration above voting. You have the media, Obia so open, Obia cover. I mean, what do you stand to get? In any case, no. Togo for no cry, what's their population? I've told you, say Accra is far bigger than Togo. What's their population? Why do you think, say NDC? No, the party, the most successful party in Ghanaian history. The 7 elections are holding in this Fourth Republic. NDC are winning a 9-4, 4 out of the 7 elections. What makes you think, say we need foreigners before we can win an election? If people are being bashed and all of that, journalists, people don't see it. Why do you have to even do that? I feel so insulted. Say me, Ejuma me ye won North Tongue. Obia in as a member of parliament. I don't joke with my work. Every week, be me my constituency. Me see schools, me see hospitals. Private school teachers are not, or they haven't been paid several months. I'm one of few MPs in this country who paid them. One of few MPs. You are telling me, say, Ejuma when you know me ye. Man distribute over 20,000 face masks. Me secondary schools, you know, me all the Veronica buckets, the face masks, all the things they need as they return to school. Ejuma when you know me, including building an isolation center. Uko Bato Catholic Hospital. Ejuma Maya woho. You are telling me, say, a by electioner, me here to go list for. If I don't get to go list to come in, I can't win my election. Jesus Christ. I feel so insulted. So insulted.
Now, honorable.
I mean, other Yenya no more MPP there. They can make a pitch to Ghanaians, campaign on their manifesto, talk about what they have done, and expect Ghanaians to vote for them and to win an election. But yeah, you want NDC there. Yeah, dear. Just a Togo for Ebe to Abama Yansana. I mean, what insult? What insult? Look, yeah, it is so painful when you hear some of this rhetoric. So painful. Yen jai sadiano. We are all working very hard. We are all campaigning to Ghanaians and working hard for our vote, presenting ideas, showing them our track record. Yeah, Ejuma, President Mahama Beye Wagana for Terminal 3 to Kaswa Interchange, Circle Interchange, Fufusu Solar Road, University of Ghana Medical Center, Ridge Hospital. Ejuma when you know President Mahama, it is what? To the admiration of Togolese. Say, to me, and smuggle Togo for Ghana. We don't stand a chance. We cannot win. Jesus Christ. Let's stop that. I'm challenging Dr. Baumia to present that Togolese register. He should present it.
Now, Obia bisa question say, yeah, Baba Tuaba. One more voter region, post soja Nibia Sunko see in the coin say, Mawonto. The Omo border so. Say, Canadian can hardly be here.
Nippona Obisa a question, no? It's a very wrong question. Because, Minia, put yourself in the shoes of these votarians. Soldiers all over, armed to the teeth. How many people can even come out of their homes? You let that, what the military for Emba Baby OKFM was here. Massive deployment. How many people even have the courage to say, me ba bonte akọ ejuma. They will be scared. Naturally, it's a natural reaction. What we are saying is a best suppressing your vote. And the people themselves are complaining. They say, say, you register, fine, you bet we are scared. We don't know what they'll do to us when we come out. It is wrong. Intimidation tactics.
Honorable.
It is not democratic. You don't do that.
Honorable. Sir, security men na above water region no. Omo border no so anase unam krom street mu so omo
wom. And you have to understand the nature anyway, and there the journalists back around.
Okay.
Some of the entry points are in town. And if you need the crown, and because of all this Otto von Bismarck, very haphazard demarcations, no. If you need the crown, the kitchen, our Ghana, the bedroom, our Togo, it's very interesting. The soldiers are, you can see them, are very visible. And yes, border no so far removed, or in real move or baby, it's right in the town. Everybody can see it. Everybody can see it. And I'm asking you, sir, is the Volta region the only border region? I'm asking you, sir, this deployment, which has been the COVID-19 about Ghana, March 12th. Into COVID-19 by you closing the borders some 2 weeks after, no. You're closing borders almost 3 months now, no. Minia, say na you who say, as I say, you deploy military to help us fight COVID-19. Jesus Christ.
Honorable.
Why this cock and bull story?
Honorable.
Why this cock and bull story?
Honorable. Over Katie Hamon about Bontin said he was misconstrued by the statement. Oh yeah, now me pese Katie statement no. Nafi ye tuan common so patch wada.
No problem.
Okay.
Statement.
Togolese and the Votarians, I want to talk about is Volta region. I mean, there is the kind of, remember the history, Professor, if you guys know the history about the place. Basically the same tribe. So they walk in, come, but they are not Ghanaians. I mean, when they walk in there, they can do whatever they do. So I guess that is the reason for that. See, there's a classic example. You remember 2008, the second round? We had so much, 100,000 or so votes leading from Samilsa at the time of second round. The next round, one constituency, what's the name? Which one? No. Ketu South also, it cleared all the whatever we had. Where did they come from? You see, so everybody from whatever they came to vote. So this is what the whole thing is about. Well, that's what you say. There is, those people voted, 35,000 or so at the time voted. The next one, everybody else on earth voted there. So this is the whole issue. We want there to be sanity. The military is there to make sure that you vote if you are Ghanaian.
Hello?
If you have the right, constitutional right in Ghana to vote.
Me pese ye interpreter no echechiri mu.
Okay.
Na it be sabo biem na why?
Okay.
Pato jina so pese enkomo na.
What I'm talking about is Volta region. I mean, there is the kind of, remember the history, Professor, if you guys know the history about the place. Basically the same tribe. So they walk in, come, but they are not Ghanaians. I mean, when they walk in there, they can do whatever they do. So I guess that is the reason for that. See, there's a classic example. You remember 2008, the second round? We had so much, 100,000 or so votes leading from Samilsa at the time of second round. The next round, one constituency, what's the name? Which one? No. Ketu South also, it cleared all the whatever we had. Where did they come from? You see, so everybody from whatever they came to vote. So this is what the whole thing is about. Well, that's what you say. There is, those people voted, 35,000 or so at the time voted. The next one, everybody else on earth voted there. Where were they coming from? So this is the whole issue. We want there to be sanity. The military is there to make sure that you vote if you are Ghanaian. You vote if you have the right, constitutional right in Ghana to vote. That's all there is. They are not electoral officers, but they are peacekeeping force. You're keeping the peace. The borders are already shut. But that's no. The whole strength of it, the flower is shut. Is the flower the only whatever? So the soldiers, the immigration, the police, they have just maintaining the peace, making sure that there's no infiltration. I mean, come on, let's be serious. What is the point in going through all that we've gone through to Supreme Court, all that, then allow a porous border for people to come through and then infiltrate, and then to infiltrate the register again? We would have been back to where we started.
Honorable man chairman san ya to aso.
Ame ye nua ya papa KT Hammond, honorable KT Hammond na wote ne no. Na ene no ne sentrefo na etwe nkomo e na wo ka chom se mo kai abakosem no. Ai efrie empimienu ene nwotwe ye to aba ye kwoto nimpre no eso. Empesu aba ko ketu south. Wo mo eto na chese mampanyi de be ama 100,000 ena na LED mampanyi dada Professor Mills. Afedi ye kwoto ya ketu south nkwa chese emma ehwiri koye no na sankrofo no mu firi hefa no bae wo firi we chese aisa border no so no we kwa na we ba obekwa ba enso no onye Ghana ni enso be hane ama no kwa na wababe wura ababe to aba enti we na srafo no ho se wo mo hwe ama pepepe ya adwuma wo mo hwe se wo ye Ghana ni a wo kwan se wotimi to aba onya Ghana ni a ne ya wo nkonsa na wakọ mamu enti asoja for immigration for prosifo wo mo nyina hwe se pepepe ye bekoso e wo border no so Kwame.
Honorable, say now no na it was saying was one castle water reading for any Togoni as is being bandied around.
Mania, one castle was here, very clear, and I like the interpretation. I mean, I expect as politicians, your casana say, your cojo, your home say, young casa year. Yen jitum, then apologize. That is better. That shows that you respect the people who elected you, and you credit the Ghanaian people with some discernment, some intelligence. This, I mean, you say you make statements when you notice there's condemnation, then you rather blame or more reacted to what you have said. I mean, the statement is very clear. Katie Hammond said, when said they all belong to the same tribe. They are the same people. 2008, when it was time for second round, and then they came, and then it overturned, and we lost. I mean, I've told you, factually, he is wrong. 2008, President Kufuor closed borders. So you can check, you can go online. Listeners can Google 2008 Ghana-Togo border and all the news around that matter. Secondly, Volta region is not the only region. Kufuor and has some linkage with an ethnic group in Togo. William said the Akan group, you have Akans in Ivory Coast, who cross in Elubo, Eko Ivory Coast. You have Akans on my culture, on my tradition. It's so beautiful. They are in Ivory Coast, they are Ivorians. And then we in the NDC, we don't make that an issue. We don't say, yeah, Western border, no. Akan for Beba, if they are the same people, they will come and vote for MPP. I mean, let's stop these things. One Kasaye, look, he's my very good friend. He's very, very good friend. I mean, he has said that publicly on many occasions. On the majority side, the Honorable Ade Akye Abia, the Honorable Abna Sayasari, I mean, Patrick Boama are very good friends there, and these are my top friends. But one can say, yeah, let's admit it. This whole notion say, oh, they are the same people, they will just come in and vote. I mean, who told you that Togolese, they don't have anything to do. They are just waiting for the election Ghana, then they just come and vote. Is that easy how elections are organized? Don't you have polling agents? MPP form need polling agents. Don't we have a register to be sure that you are even who you claim you are? Don't we have a challenge process and all of that? He talks as if you can just walk in, stroll in. We don't even have borders. We don't have immigration officials. You just stroll in and you vote, which is even a falsity because the borders were closed in 2008. And then I said, Minia, applying interior minister, so a totally different thing. Say, deployment, no, it's not about voters register. Now, a COVID-19, I'm person more preventive. They say the COVID virus, no, you hear soldiers, and it will, virus, no, the guns have become the vaccine. That's what we are being told. It is the comedy of contradictions from the same government. Nobody in the voter region believes these tales, these very confusing, contradictory tales. No, Obia and Jindi, because it's so obvious. Sir, there is something sinister at play. People, government officials are not being honest with the region and with the Ghanaian people.
Na honorable, further, and say, Manamuntu.
Yeah.
Mr. Anamuntu is saying the way forward.
Yeah, the way forward. Yeah. Anopa we yawo higher okay to south. You pese you calm waters. Yeah, we are for peace. Men pese chief war exchange say oh yeah but to south say yeah be fomented trouble and I say yeah be challenging soldiers. No. As part of our work as the people's representatives, you are supposed to be with the people when these matters happen. You must solidarize with them. You must fact find. Until say Parliament, we go on the ground. Recently, Foreign Affairs Committee, it is a conference center, build a no air collapse. We carried out the fact finding mission. Your local government counterparts, almost landfill sites in Ghana are getting full, and we will not have anywhere to store our waste. No? They did a tour of our landfill sites in Accra and Kumasi. And to consider this visit as one of those mandates, which is part of the parliamentary duties. We are a conscientious representative of the people. Same way is here. You don't just abandon the people and stay in parliament in Accra. You go there to solidarize with them, let them know that they are not alone. And you're working to start the whole day today. You better calm it down, tempers. You better address the press. And we'll also take the press around to see what we are talking about. We don't have anything to hide, and we don't want to exaggerate anything. And we are expecting, sir, the powers that derive from the president, the commander in chief, because Yankai said this is a military deployment. It could not have been done without the knowledge of the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, who is His Excellency President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. I was expecting Krase and Najone address, no. This was the most topical issue, the most trending issue. I was expecting him to have, allayed fears and assure the Ghanaian people that these deployments, and for Assem Ember, and that he will even consider withdrawing the troops and using the immigration people to do what they must do. And I say, if it is some threat levels that have gone up, he should let us know. He should tell the Ghanaian people. And if it's about COVID-19 border matters, and it should cut across all our border towns. Those are some of the things we expected to hear from the commander-in-chief, but we didn't hear it. And here, we are available. We are the MPs, the chiefs. We are available to engage with leadership. Respect for the Ministry of Defense and the commander-in-chief himself, National Security Minister, to see how moving forward, we can allay, because tempers are rising and people feel targeted, and there's kind of statements like the ones coming from the Honorable K.T. Hammond, this matter of citizenship. Ghana Armed Forces, let's not reduce them to say the citizen inspectors. How are they going to do that? They say check it, we are Ghana near Togo near Burkina Faso. Is that what we are reducing the Ghana Armed Forces to? No, they are this one of the most reputable, who call United Nations as Ghana Armed Forces, most celebrated. They don't deserve to be reduced to some border citizen inspectors. Okay. We expect to moving forward now, we are there addressing all these issues. Now, the leaders give us audience, because all these deployments, as I say, Parliament, your briefing Parliament, Parliament, either at the committee level or at the plenary, like they did with Operation Concrete Fist and other military deployments in recent times, Parliament. But we know it's been on the blind side of Parliament, and we will be demanding, we have filed motions in Parliament as well, demanding that the defense minister comes to the House and let us know exactly what is going on in the Volta region. These are some of the things you can expect moving forward.
Where you can one crowd Otto von Bismarck din. Ni full name no Prince Otto Edward Leopold von Bismarck. Where our courts the brave pa. Where aristocrat and then aristocrat and statesman. Na mamin kan quote ba kwa esi wasemi a wo kan so say a conquering army on the border will not be stopped by eloquence.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
He was born in 1815. And the mother say, Mate, mother say no pay.
Yo, we
shall once okay 101.7 so in the honorable somewhere or could you to a black one and to train common MP for North Town na Nana Obo Otto von Bismarck. Say one no cry warm medications. Aye. Nidin na Prince Otto Edward Leopold von Bismarck.
Otto.
Maybe I told my deputy minister for in defense one year Honorable Derek Odro or a major retired. Now you're train combo. Mira me watch bro.
Yeah, me Josuminian.
Nabokodie.
Now to me can ye.
Muda ho pa, muda ho.
Okay.
Now what's this so to say no pay? We. Where dear you see asoja for ni police for akogu o men ya share so ni titru eye Ghana Togo border. Na amane ne say wadama.
Amane ne say the you see asoja for ni police for akogu o men ya share so a. I'm say only one of the radio stations. I'm say what cano ni ye pa. If you say e be yem fie kakra ni e na o men be bia boy kokose terrorist e be attack yen. O ma attack Africus. O ma attack Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger. O ma attack even Togo. And you know Ghana e the next target. And you know the asraf for Akugu border. Parliamentarians every after ebusa kwa ben ye fa so a ye bo Ghana ho ban every terrorist activities ache wo mo se ana gina na so ye de bambofo agogo ye redraw wo mo ever since ye do mkugu wo ye redraw wo mo because terrorist activity and stop way
okay
wo mo guso ta na enemu a ta COVID-19 so ba ya Ghana bambofo ene ye de sa adwumadi ya hye wo mo nsa ti ba bia wo bia no among additional responsibility say oh say obia ya to border mu a wonam unapproved route bia no don't allow the force arrest them, send them to the appropriate quarters for the law to take its own course. Enti ya chichi egrofo a won pese omo ewure mu unapproved route ni nyina no a wo de okada nom ne ada eyi enamu a won ba ni nyina ya chichi omo a lot of them approve COVID-19 positive. Ebu bebre muruwura free unapproved route no and yare no etre kra. Etu onguso amoye. Na they say I cover bia because we say yare yi kwa na ekosoro. O mampani be kasa anra. O kasa 2 weeks ago. Enti ne nyina ya nim say yare yi a ekosoro nyina no ye amanfo ebe wura mu na wo mu ewo memu so no spread ya sa measures e dia to ya wuru ya sa ya fa yi hihye kata ya hwene ya nchiachia ya nko social distancing ya nye no emu bebre enye enti e presifo ne sojafo ene ye detail wo mu se wo mu hwe enti border no aye yi no esno enye exception e wonka wo wabra ya to border mu a enze so obi wura mu no why should somebody think say yemma nkrofo no be wura border no wabra illegal
na ayi
wa ntiase
honorable omu ko hobre ben
me say for so many years ni
okay.
Terrorist activities started here and to me Me the Deputy Minister for Defense. You deploy troops at the borders. Okay. We haven't withdrawn them.
Any NDC for ebuo huri kakra. Ekire se ye bebie abato mmam obi akotwero ni din. Na mobo apado o makwakoguo se an dayi voter region de e base ye betwero abato edin a na togofo dimnika betwero ntimo prevent wo mo se ada borders ni bebie ni ho.
Anya minia wo mo adwen na ye o mo sa adwenbone ye wo mo tiri no bia o mo adwen sa ba je makaye se ye deploy sa troops yi anya no e deploy na ye mo deploy sa troops no e wo aborian border o mo ankasa ho and ye deploy mo over so many years and months now I know man ankasa ho and then ye no additional responsibilities o mo take care of infiltrators e wo border for so many months now e mo ankasa ho na nne and one bekasa ho say the try enye nruo e bia free wo kira kwa no mbetro no ah so jesi so police foi so immigration foi dia in place no I don't have no bekasa ho minya they have no idea say one bekasa ho say the introntra
na omo a stake in the voter registration exercise say one behwe say e bi obi o Ghana ni a waka Togo ana na adwuma wo Togo na bia o baba betwro ni dia eno no womo dwumadie no e fa ba bi egina ho so sa
for now you started the intro kra the one mo say kokohwe say the intro so if the nation decides to put them on duty police for some kokohwe na mo we say the intro no be ko so kama trouble kra police for nso a one the immigration for ka ho one the customs for ka ho one the fire service for ka ho. If these agencies are given the mandate, the responsibility, why not? They have to serve the nation. But what the Indian do, Hono, and will be anywhere. What can say? Voter register is in Toronto, so there be Indian do, maybe our channel and the bedroom. But nobody has been detailed to say, okay, in Toronto, because that has not been the mandate of the troops. They were border so. All the four corners, Navy for and so on. Apostle.
And ye ne onobo okuje to abla kwa twetwe nkomo wo se saa de no mu de aye wo mo saa say kura no pe kro be ye press conference and wo se asoja for the police for no wo mu ni border no so uninam krom wo nkrokratuo e na afen so kura no mu hia presidential fiat say ansana mo tumi take saa ade no the president kura na address to the nation wa mo so it we no wo hunu de ntia organic troops ko saa a threat to our democracy.
Ever since say about no, yeah. Our company kasa I can say the law enforcement agencies will make sure say that enkoso no and one kasa ho. You don't need to go to parliament. I say and I have parliament. Oko come at armed robbery. Now with the about parliament say Kumasi road and Accra road armed robbers also anti president for the soldier for we don't do that. Or may constitution a mandatory president. Say won't you know the answer homra or besha homra. The answer security agencies. I said one monye. Now say the beya a bambo a beginner now so no. Oh yes. Until say the parliament wabra you want that responsibility. So monye no there be.
Mira, any meda was no pay. Meda say, bye. Mate. Major Derek Odru, Deputy Defense Minister, MP from Kransa, and the Natural Konoke was 1.7. You may hear out there faster. I can see my Vodafone for 1 minute. The better one. Not say data. What are canino? Ne a sow. I am double. The patchoti. Na se ukuta 10 cedis ya na auto data o ma 1.5 gig se o ma 3 gig na ukuta 20 cedis ya na o ma 4 gig se o ma 8 gig na ukuta 50 cedis ya o ma 10 gig se o ma 20 gig ne kese na double na obetim bibie ni wa utim fa Vodafone data no enye data bundle no enye bra Vodafone so in order to enjoy, now what dial star 700 hash. Star 700 hash. And one where we now what me about soon when you have too much data every Vodafone. One way I am proud sponsors. Another proud sponsor about a new improved having black mosquito coil. A coil a kum tuntum team. We so see them one smoke reduction formula and put you see a mouth kata, a mouth coat. Enti new improved having black mosquito coil dear a kum tim na di word him one so ya sene. Yes, I will new improved having black mosquito spray. Na some mosquito spray no kakalika and tefre cockroaches, mosquitoes and tontom ants and tatia war jackals if you're and then a stone form crawling and then flying insects in a cool amount 10 having there a cum tuntum team near you hamson having there a bacope almost de having comfort na comfort ubetimi de bia gugu wardrobe mu or kitchen sink washroom near the idea na pamum wamwa away ne kum wamo and 10 na eno ne de no having brand no so all the company go awie ma enya de a bo na ayese efedi there bi white eno ne de man da so kokora into having the filling balls having comfort having insecticide spray and having mosquito coil wo mo so ya sene ma ye de ebra me kire proud sponsor yo and ye yanko honorable Elliot Adam Agbeno MCE for K2 South. Honorable, good morning and thanks for having you on our program, sir.
Yes, good morning and thanks for having me.
Yeah. Sir, what do you make of the situation in your region concerning the army and the police personnel who have been deployed to your region?
Yes, thank you so very much for having me, and a very good morning to our cherished listeners. This is the Chief Executive for K2 South, and so I'll be talking about K2 South.
Okay.
Yes. We have some 27 military men just with us to support the existing and the local security. But let me give you a catalog. You all recall that when the coronavirus outbreak started, my place is the border community, arguably the busiest border in Ghana. And we have a lot of unapproved routes that people pass through and through, apart from the main borders. And so when the corona outbreak comes in or started, His Excellency the President, Nana Ade Akye has closed the borders. And all the borders were closed. Even after the closure of the border, the Togo airport was still working. And people still find means to get through our country, through Aflao. And the first 6 cases we recorded are all foreigners, Nigerians, to be specific, who after the closure of the border find means to pass through and enter into our country through the unapproved routes. And the Assembly has spent thousands of Ghana cedis to quarantine, to feed, and to do other things, which has even affected greatly our projects and also the finances of the Assembly. So the Security Council, Municipal Security Council met to see what we can do to police the unapproved routes. So we took a number of decisions and we keep reviewing our decisions. The first was to ban riding of motorbikes along the unapproved route. Then we move on to say that not just banning. When we see somebody riding, we arrest the person and also detain the motor. So we did that, and we have over 40 motorbikes now in custody. And yet people are still passing. And the local security, the immigration tells us their number is woefully inadequate to police all the unapproved routes. So we went in for a military somewhere late April to May, at the expense of the Assembly. The Assembly takes care of their ration, their feeding, their fuel, their accommodation. They were here for over 3 weeks. And we said that no, it is also having a toll on our finances. The Security Council met again, and the decision was arrived at that it would be better we write to RECSEC, the National Security Council, to assist us with rations for the military and bring the military back. But at this time, they should take care of the expenses. Graciously, our request has been ceded to. And 27 military came about 3 weeks ago to augment what we have. These 27 military men, 10 of them are deployed at the unapproved route to assist the immigration. 7 of them go for their regular patrols along the border. The 10 of them are at the base. At any time, those people at the patrol, at the various beats and pillars, they go to change them. So this is it. I don't know why 27 and how somebody can describe 27 soldiers as a heavy security presence, as a military deployment to the area. And this is not the first time. Military coming to our area is not novel. They used to come. My predecessor brought military for almost over a year. And I remember when we had the chieftaincy problem, we brought the military. And we got resolved. And any time at Aflao or Ketu South, we're having a local challenge and the local police and the local security are finding it difficult, the Security Council makes a move to bring the military to assist, and we get results. And anytime we have issues, it's the military that comes as our last resort. I remember when we had a problem at Adina, the 7th salt factory, where the indigenous went and set the place ablaze. A pregnant woman lost the life. People's bullets were exchanged between police and the residents. It was the military we brought, and we had results. And I don't know why at those periods,
Sir,
our friends do not make a case.
Sir, is the threat level so high to warrant such a deployment in your area at this time?
Please say that again.
Is the threat level so high to warrant such a deployment of military police personnel in your area at this time?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm saying that it is not at this time. It is a regular review that the Security Council has been doing.
Okay.
I've told you a number of decisions that we take. And this one is also just one of it. The military were here, they left. No issue. And we say we cannot support them with our finances. So give us a military again, but this time they'll take up their responsibility. And they allowed us, and they gave us 27. And these 27 are just here to make sure that our borders that are already closed, we enforce the closure of the border. The truth is our borders are closed, true or false.
But sir, is the responsibility of the Ghana Immigration Service. Are they not enough to, patrol such porous routes?
They are not enough. I wish you come here. I take you around. Yesterday I went around the beach. We have known to have 43 unapproved routes. Like as of yesterday, as I go around, an immigration officer is being deployed 111 at the interval of about 400 meters. In between the meters, you have people's farm just at the imaginary line. You have bushes over there, and people create paths overnight. I was there yesterday, and I saw a path. I asked the immigration officer, "Are you aware about this?" He said, "No, he just came, and this is what you see." So the place is set a way that the immigration are not enough. And that has always been a song they have been singing from day one.
Sir,
they are not enough. And they cannot, watch over all the areas. So at times, we ask customs to support. At times, we ask other security to support. That is it.
Sir, the NDC is saying that you are using these the patrolling of the borders as a decoy to prevent people from coming to register in the incoming voters register.
Thank you so much. And this is where I have a problem with the NDC. If truly they can think like this, because my brother, the borders are closed. True or false?
True.
Help me.
True.
The borders are closed.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the need for somebody to suggest that we should open the unapproved route for people to come in? Is that person a peace-loving Ghanaian? Is he truly having a love for this country? If the borders were to be opened and the military are here, they could have a case. But now that the borders are closed, What wrong have you committed? What crime have you committed in making sure that we ensure and enforce the closure of the border? They should rather appeal to His Excellency the President to open the borders, if that is what they want, to bring people in to register. But once the borders are closed, they are closed. We cannot treat some people differently and treat others too differently. Is Elubo also making this same case? Is Paga also making this same case? That they're preventing people from coming. The borders are closed. The land borders are closed. The air border is closed.
Sir, it makes somehow confusing that Honorable Katie Hammond was heard on tape. We played a while ago that it's because the electoral register is going to be compiled come tomorrow. That is why the military police have been deployed to that area, thinking that this time around no one from Togo will be allowed to come in and register. So he said that the deployment hinges on these reasonings. What do you make of that, sir?
Well, that's his opinion. I'm giving an official statement as the chairman of the Security Council and as the municipal chief executive of the area. And I'm telling you what it is that we are doing.
Okay.
Anybody can express an opinion on an issue, and I think his is just one of those opinions. And he will have to maybe defend what he says if truly that is it. But I'm giving you an official statement from my front as the chairman of the Security Council on what we have done over the period and what we are doing. And I'm telling you that we are just to enforce the closure of the border. And so if the NDC is suggesting that, then I think that they should revise their notes because they have once ruled this country. I'm not sure their president will give an order and the chief executive will sit here and say that, let me allow the people in. No, I'm not sure they can do that. And so they should not even suggest that to me or to us, that we are preventing people from coming from Togo or whatever. That should not even come from them at all. Otherwise, they are goofing when they say that because the borders are closed, they are lawmakers, and they should be helping us to enforce the closure of the border. And if we are enforcing the closure of the border, we expect them to clap for us. We expect them to tell us that indeed we are doing something right to protect the integrity and the sovereignty of our country. And that is what we are doing. Nothing more, nothing less.
Sir, will we be experiencing the situation whereby these security men will also partake in the security activities of various registration centers?
Not at all. Not at all. They are here to enforce the closure of the border, and they will just be there. At the various polling stations, registration centers, the people we normally use will continue to use them. Those that we use are the police, are the immigration, are the fire service, and the registration is also going to be done in phases. So the military would not be anywhere near any polling station. They will concentrate their activity to enforcing the closure of the border.
So these military policemen who has been deployed to your area, are they from Accra or they are from within the catchment of the Volta region?
They are from Ho.
Okay.
From Ho.
Okay.
Yeah, they are from Ho. That's where normally we draw our military men from. And the people who are here have ever been here before, so they know the terrain. They are the ones that have come in 2008, 2010, 2012, and all the periods we meet them. They are the very people we bring. So there are not any new person who comes. Maybe one or two that haven't been here before are part of them. But the rest are very conversant with the area.
We are most grateful talking to you, sir.
Thank you so very much. I'm grateful too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Honorable Elliot Edem Agbenowu, MC K2 South. And I am okay 101.7. So any na Honorable Ohina na Kwame Amu ewa ha. Yeah.
Pia.
Jutu. Nana Pia won madokro.
Dabi.
Eye Pia.
A pia yi.
Pia yi. Kyerese Pia no ekwa wusi gegi ya fu ye no. Kyerese ko target ne so pa. They say when ni gine wa ye ni yie
esuna no.
Esuna no.
My God.
Pia wa ya.
Tinga mu apia fo.
more piafo more piafo no nyina yesa mo piafo
fantastic
say the na agi ekontim de bom ho kakra mayire mo ho asua
wa na obesha na mu
ani o
ni da so ana
ampa ofasha na mu maye wai
mi him
ni en fan kai no hu him sei u be him
me gina chiri
u gira him
waye yesi etetu a ete etuam na yanko da bokata ye interpreter
wa ha Honorable Adam Elliot na na say friends Agbenowu
yeah
na ada W ni W nu atwanso wo no yeah we Honorable Adam Elliot Agbenowu one year Metropolitan Chief Executive ewo Ketu South one Tikese dwetwe nkoman na abrofo a wo mkan ye nintiramu nie oba ma no so ena Tikese manache ena waje so se wada yase pa sa no pei ya fra no se ene no egbo nkomo na Tikese hase bisa no se jeje ba Ketu South wa se na situation ni tie amane a eba atitru NDC for egbo no se asrafo wo mamiate so no bombofo wo mumetri ayire se benta ani police fo chim dewa ani adu amaba ba gu netina bia ho na etesen ana papa Elliot etremu se yo wansan so na Tikese asebio akonya wode ama no ewo nkomatwetwe mu na wo chia wo bibia nso so wo tie no ani okay 101.7 FM ana se ampa one chief executive ewo Ketu South na wo twa infonyini a do abeka ne se asrafo a wo mo ewo Ketu South wo no wo mo dodo ye eduonu nso 27 na wo mo ba ho se wo mo beboa bambofo a wo mo Ketu South wo amo mayere bambo mukete sa ho meda emekuo slitim sadia beya bibia beya fine na se na ye beka ye mra coronavirus busuafo yi dafo yi ba ye ema ye boda ni na no ye ka se ye ntutum em yatum dan so tutum ina atire yi enipa bi a wo ma che huruye bone ni mo jampa wo mutirimu da wo ma fa kwati kwan so a se ya to boda ni mu no wo mutumi fa kwati kwan so no ma yan wan sa abosoma kotre aba be wura wo man mu wa bra mampani am ya to boda mu no no am so abbe ekwan no no ma wura maba emra ye ya to ya boda mu no na Togo wo mu wiem siangina bia de na ye adwuma nti abri bia enkrofo be fa Togo a na wo ma fa kwati kwan wo aflao no ma ba be wura wo man mu se surudu enu na namsoma municipal no wo mu security council eye ne sada bi ye chichira ne de aso wonto mu sinkonwa na wo mu nya hyehyɛ ya wo mbetumi de asi saa de na no kwan esan se ya to bodam se de be obi antumi yi overlapping enfiro ma foforo so ma na se ya to bodam na se still nkrofo fa kwati kwan so atumi wuro man mu de a anhwa we do an ye sempanimfo a wo matena fia ma se fiafo enu nti wo mu mpene enti municipal security council ye meeting no anu amode hyehyɛ bebre gu akwan mu se sansi se yi ana wo mode fo amampani dia no se ya to bodam a wo mbere se wo bia anoma bakura ne ntetea sebi ya ketechire kura ntumi enkroso bodam ba Ghana ensese ni bi ne se wo mo braye se afidie tetafo moto membo bia ntena so emfa sa kwati kwan yi a enipa bi fa ewa aflawo ede ba no membo bia ntena afidie tetafo moto so emfa wo ma Ghana ha ya chew na se wuti moto so na pese ode crossover efa kwati kwan ba Ghana se ya ene ujejireje waso mo sha se yes adwumedie no afidie tetafo moto baako 40 aduanan ana sabre wo mache na wo kyeremu na local security no bambofo a wo mo ewo Ketu South wo no na wo mo noso wo mu hu se aduma na ya age wo mu nsam esan se unapproved route no na ya doso dodo eni nti mebusu no me no kwa na wie ye no wo mo ye ne se da bia na ye ma asrafo mra na wo mo meboa wo mo enti asrafo bai mebusumi na wieye ebeboae na wɔn bae na municipal fo no na bo wɔn ka wɔn ho ka wɔn adidiem ɛne wɔn na yɛm nyinaa ekyire no wɔn sika yɛ asa ɛna wɔn yɛ ne sɛ ɛne adan na Ketu South regional security no wɔn antro letter na wɔn fa nkɔma mpanimfoɔ na mpanimfoɔ mo fa asrafoɔ ne mma sanse mpanimfoɔ ɛde asrafoɔ ne ba mpanimfoɔ na bɛbɔ ka ɛbɛbɔ wɔn ho ka na wɔn mu ni sika wɔn de bɛto aso enti wɔn de kɔyɛ na nyame adom mpanimfoɔ ti wɔn aso pamu a na wɔtwe mienu kraa nie ɛna mpanimfoɔ yɛ adom de asrafoɔ aduonu so yi ɛde wɔn ba enti wɔn ba yɛ kraa 2 weeks nie ɛnyɛ nnora yi ano wɔn ba 2 weeks nie na yɛ de wɔn akɔgu ebi wɔ immigration fo no hɔ a wɔn ni immigration fo yɛ adwuma ɛna ebi nso so wɔn kɔ patrol ni nam kurom ahwɛ hwɛ geto ni manhwɛ ɛne beebi ankrɔfo ayɛ kɔti kwan no wɔn ne nam hɔ a na ni wɔ bisa sɛ asrafoɔ 27 pɛ no ɛna wɔ bi anya ho akasa ama ne kɔn ho ntintini sɛ beeju tɛ ahoma ɛka ne ya nano kate sɛ kɔnfoɔ yere sɛ asrafoɔ chim asrafoɔ dewa asrafoɔ bunch ɛne adɔm aba bɛgu Ketu South no sɛ 27 pɛ no na wɔn kura wɔsɛ nya de foforɔ na NDC kura abra so nipa na wodi ni post MCE sabre no wɔn po de no de asrafoɔ kura more than 27 kura ɛba hɔ ɛno kura no obi anka hwe ananu kura adina bebi atu nkyini abasabasa bi kura si wan krɔfoɔ etwa abɔnfo yɛ gyato wɔ sesese adan ne ade ɛma ɔba tan ba kokra apemfo ba kokra ewu yeyi ɛkɔfa tututu ɔba yeyi poli asrafoɔ ne yɛdɔm ba ya wɔn mɛma adwebrɛ o ɛwɔ taadi enti sɛ asrafoɔ ba hɔ ne deɛ ɛnya de foforɔ sɛ deɛ nya krabanti bi da ne tui no sɛ na nya deɛ Ketu South wɔ mo nti bi da ɛne sɛ de asrafoɔ ba hɔ na Tikese bi sa yɛ sɛ na wowe deɛ kɔ so ɛwɔ Ketu South wɔ no a ɛyɛ ade a ayɛ huhu ɛho behia sɛ gisa amilisiafoɔ ɛbɛka ho ana ɛno sɛ ai ɛne on delay 1 minute kura ai na ne ai ne sɛ deɛ waka dada no wɔnyɛ bre di kan yi a yɛde ya asrafoɔ na sɛ milisiafoɔ aba begu hɔ bra no yɛdoa mo ba enti yɛdoa mo ba bɛboa madwumede no kɔ so ɛna Tikese bi sɛ na immigration service fo a wɔn hɔ no adan wɔn nnɔso ɛna adwuma na adwo mu nsɛm ana ɛna so Tikese we de minyaye pa nka we die wa wunya daje ba ye pa do ni behwe ye fa ne kamensi bra na behwe ka wa do ni behu ana obehu se immigration for ne so wo mododo no wo betumi aye adwuma ya na se wo muntumi na ɛno akora no ona bo MC kura so akone na beach ho na wakone na beach ho no we die yaganti nani ona prove route kwati kwan ya nkrofo tutwa ɛde toto aflawo wa wo na mu ɛde baga na ase no ɛyɛ baako aduana miɛnsa 43 na wo mo bɔkwan na anwumre wo bia de hwam nkrom so anunsuo no ɛne wo mo bobɔ saa kwati kwan no so ɛne wo se hwɛ Ketu South na yɛ ka no dia wo mba wo dane nim sɛ de wo sitie na nko aba wa behu sɛ de wo sitie ne sɛ de wo ahomete ɛtie no anka wo behu sɛ immigration for no wo mo nko antumi nyɛ adwuma no ɛna Tikese bi sɛ ayɛ sɛ ɛne NDC fo amane wo mabɔ no pɛ yɛ ne sɛ maseda na mayere boda hɔ no de amnesia fo na ba begu hɔ sɛ de bɛyɛ a obi antumi free Togo ɛmba mbɛyɛ voters registration exercise ibie ɛna honorable MC sɛ ɛnsɛ bi sɛ na yɛ NDC fo kan yɛ no wɔ ha wɔ ho no ne ya ne sɛ ade yɛ se boda yatum boda yɛ yatumi enkrofo fa unapproved route ɛna ɛba Ghana ase na yɛto bodam na wɔn mo ntena wɔn mo nsanso wɔn dam rifam na nkrofo fa kwati kwan so mra Ghana adeɛ ɛna nanka wɔn mo fa so ne sɛn ɛna nanka boda na yɛtum no yɛtum sɛn wɔn ma mo ni na ato bodam na so bi fa kwati kwan ɛde wura na wo se ɛma yɛ nkosi kwati kwan no a ɛna mo nkankyɛ mampani na boda no wɔn mie prɛko no mie na safo na wɔn kasa no bi so wɔn sanye bia ɔma na akoma do wɔn akoma so ɔma no do wɔn akoma so wɔn dwuna ɔma no ho a wɔn kasa asɛm wei sɛ yɛn yi amnesia fo no mfiri unapproved route no ankrofo ni na mu ba Ghana ha no ye yi omu mfiri ho na ankrofo mbra na bodai se bu elubo paga ni na ya tutum adan na ehwo nko ade no na wo mo kan wasam saa ana ne Tikese be ka tane san ne ono abutie anopen ni bia epia bonten ya ma ndisi fo gina so ka saa ne ono abu keti ya mo wonu aka no mra se be dwom se military fo edo makọ ketu south wakache wo no ya do mo kọ wo se wo mo nkoto himan wo barrier se de be ya wo bia nipa bia oba na be ma entumi free Togo Ghana ha metro di dinya ID card ya de to aba ne bi enen ne honorable MC Adam Elliot ya no se se keti amon kasa ene wono anasemwa se asem ne de ase amansan pese obi atumi tu bi di ento ono ana aka na asem to ono ana betumi a kirem na mom no wono se oye MC ne kasa wo kan wo kasa se MC e Kati South o kasa se dwamtenani e de mabambo agina tukuo wo mantam ne mu anase kropon no emu wo kasa se MC entini de no e na yetie wono ne kasa no e na yetie e de aye nyina so e de aka asem na nya keti amode no na wo mo de boda no e na wonimu se ye de military fo no ba se wo mo mehwe na obi amfa boda na ya close nim e na bi obi amfa unapproved route ama mewura Ghana ase sudu to ndi adwuma wonimu se military fo na ba wo mo ba ye no na wo to adu kire mu se wo ahwe o se mampani ama order na onu MC onka ka se mampani order no wo mfa nye adwuma okobu mampani order so david enye we do ose ndisi fo negwa wo megwa papa na de aban ni MC ni Rexek e Kati South eye no ka ndisi fo wo bibia wo mbe ye o se nkomu bo wo mu nsem e de ma wo mo se ma ya de esanse de amuye mu de bo akra ne japade ho ban e wo Ghana se de be ya obi enko ti yare yi bi emfa mesa yen ana Tikese bi sanse enunti sabotage registration exercise ya yesha se nyam ya aduma wo kina no military for na wo mo no wo mo be kwa rounds akobo ban wo ehwo ana no so dabi not at all dabi wo mo do mo ho se boda adwuma no mo baba be ye entinya dia wo mo be ben bebi ayeye edintratra no center no ba akokora wo mo meho and the police ni fire service for adwuma ana Tikese bi sase na wo mo free nkran and wo mo free he no so wo mo free ho na ho wa wo mo free no ehwa na de bia so wo mo military for a yakofo mo free na wenum kra wo mo no wo mo nya fofrofo wo mo ya dadafo ba ku mienu pe ene ye foforo 2010 2012 wo mo anu wo mo ba eho ebebo ban ti wo mo nye adefoforo kra ena Tikese so anope dia de na se na daje ene ne bre ena onso so dia se papa se ye ne nakasama wa kirekire ensemu ena ne goodbye
nana wanuhwam ayensan krache no mo wo ba eye Kumase ayensan brewe ho ekofa ase wo eko Mozama Christo disco ho kosi methodist ho ewo m na bia no mo ye gari no
na nche na se na ye ho ne na nche na se chema wuntumi ujina ye fie wo no mo oni so a wo mu fie wo soro ha
utimi wom kura kosi estate
mo se chema wuntumi na ni fie o ne se bia fe ni Jennifer
ye Jennifer ye
Jennifer asem ye se de ntumi nka no fie
wa ye wo so aba ye da se ensema ye no na wa chechire mu is it me brofo asam obi amfa brofo bia
I am hot.
I'm hot.
Heaven, oh heaven, heaven, yeah, back up. Heaven, oh heaven, heaven, yeah, back up. Heaven mosquito quail, back up. Repels mosquitoes, less smoke, you know they play. Used to heaven insecticide spray, no now won't back up. Malaria so better, it don't come not a friend one man. Heaven, oh heaven, heaven, yeah, back up. 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 Heaven, yeah,
Do not sleep in a room with a burning coil. Leave room for 15 minutes after spray and allow for adequate ventilation.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Wake up, nothing can hold us. Get up, born to wear the crown.
Maudada no pediani bianya di pa and the pe wo malt milk ena cocoa mo e mamilo mu da shima.
From Nestle.
Every ahwehwe side dwade nkrato yi mu agya dum se eye.
Hey. When we send your police in your draw, Imbusaba Mesa Amama Huaden.
Refuse to grow. Any offense will be count.
And what day immune system or Yankopon, and your ready pediamus Samaya Hubano, and Nasa Wunum Imbusaba Mesa, a peja immune system Nabribia. Ya Yarientimu. Sasa dear, a man for the one, Nedi Imbusaba Mesa, Dronua dance yes, and Yarua who run Nipa and Yina Etimi Banaso, and Yarua Cassian Kaya Wutini D and a honka. Now Yamwa suing Yano, a way a home buying every home. And now Pa, Omu Yarwana Dada, no monum doctor in Rono, and num Imbusaba Mesanoa, and Momo who are deep in tea. Ya Omuntim Pose, Yaria Esomo, Imbusaba Mesa, a walk Kaisi, and you may move Bia your toe in row, at 0246 20 8496. FDA, Ashisha said, Jadian Cratui, Madia to Musay.
But dear Bakwan and never quite in fact, and Nadia Duchum. I do can correct. A bush of 40 be their bear for a crassa by Pabaka cracker. You know who will be over here. What? For and not Bakwan, Ocean, Ninsania, and Denison, a church from City Noir. At the South Crassa Benoit, I will best run what I did. Oh, and Nadia Wetty.
Neat palm nut extract, and a media Wabem Quines up.
Neat palm nut extract.
Annie, a befe fed the dead tea upon walking once a me, and not been a neat foods or much chance him. And just said, I mean, Sabra Crow, Abenwo. Nafena me was Sabra Conua Bewo Jasso, and Wonko Chimefin and Yoho, and a media Banquine and steam.
Oh, that's a neat foods at the Bakwan Badia, and then what to man for Bresso.
A bread or mat to be so powerful, say, a Banquine when yet Giadaje. It is a wunya neat palm nut extract, Umra, a sign say, a babri so, and what yaye, the Namki to have been power, or Banun Canata Frozen. Neat palm extract, and that's a neat a Banquine, near Ed Danny say, a more sham to say a Banquine in Dada Noir, and a subios in your deal. What was a so more who no be so, Umra.
Neat palm nut extract. Oh, come on. Now, only maybe. What dear sound come with pad, I wouldn't need palm to be a better background, the slow midi dear, will be able to Pumwa, who's me. Oh, what's so? May I am part of this and
you and your mom for a mope and will be uncle supermarket. And the jump
FDA, I just said, Jadian Crack to Maja to say a ye.
Can we say maybe Transia as soon as it me dim who fells Boko, yea, who is here? Oh, Nancy Minia Sicafo co capsules, I don't know, Mekoto sorry, I was so escafo co capsules. Who is here? Away. I think can dear Sicafo gentleman capsules. I am a woman. Cassa, I am a woman. I'm over. A Sicafo gentleman capsules in tea. I'm man who ding. Press up now with me good. If you na a cabo munumascafo galley capsules no way. Nancy Chimney, me year near day. Nina, your history. Say, me name is Fear Day, and Yesica4 co capsules, Esica4 gentleman capsules, and Esica4 galley capsules.
Esica4 co capsules, any Esica4 galley capsules, no, and your mapping for a batter and woman for any more for winning feedum you. Esica4 gentleman capsules, and so a man to me numbi, or Berman so, just away the 18 years at their course. Our pharmacy, chemical and herbal stores. At 244 0964 65 0244 0964 65. FDA, I just saw a Jadian Crack to Mwaja say a ye.
Ufie be fair. We jumamne wo important but bright here. Fire no azar paint. E ban bia ho no witwa no azar. E hyiren sensroma. Azar paint ye papa. E chepa. E chi sama be bianso ye trebien. E ti brighten. Azar wada so teso. Azar still number one from the Azar Group.
Efiura, me mwachi o Efiura. Yes song.
Machi o Efiura mechi awon yeso.
Hey, Ewura, enfase mamsu. Wati? E ba force search ya me.
mo yam no no.
Won so pepe.
Oh, wa fi we dia me pese oni fie wura bekon. Fie wura we dia ye kwa sori abo. Awurade. Mo kwa sori. Ye bo paye. Awurade ka soro hwa. Wate. E be se wo ba hwa wa kra ba kompo wunya. Onipa da sane timi koto this way chocolate drink. No ne yire ne mma edi nsuohie twabia nom anopa. No wi a wasade bia hye fridge mu. Wo mako school pon a wasan ba be yia nom. Enu mpore se ne nka ne twaso mu pa ende ye rekore. Ne fie wura beti ha. Anopa dio, ewia dio, enumre dia mo no makodew. Mo mame. Na mu wi a ma sora akotra so ndem se ye kosum ya.
Bese na dia ya late nso me yanke kabinje fiera ya wi a yakosere body pache ke efiera wuti fia se light bill no water bill ba wuntua bi wo bo asa sika na fa koto this way chocolate drink na ba nom
hwe me catch you play fa say this way chocolate drink no metumi ato bi pa na so na me so mo ahwe wate e de me hia ne nsuohie na nsuohie so me ntoi say me bufu a betumi ato bag mu a wate yeah fiewura we nko ade ma abunfu me koto nwe
efiera fi de ya bre ma abunfu bi
munyam sumponie munyam sumponie na mo ba ya trimodefo
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye
enapa yo enapa sardines enapa mackerel enapa soya sauce yeah enapa baked beans enapa spaghetti Charlie try enapa and dairy cream so want it ya near ye dead enapa I de so cool
Enapa sardine is a vegetable oil. It's best for your kinky or your banku and pepper. Enapa mackerel with some thick, rich red tomato sauce. Na spaghetti need the Italia papi.
Yeah, enapa, I de so cool. Enapa, de so cool.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hello.
Hey, Ade wada.
Yeah, I'm match 5 there. Say me mother. Yes, lockdown.
You see, series be a nation on Netflix no boy. Hey, you too much.
So what sorry I no power now.
My sorry. The whole night me na you. My shesa.
Oh, data on.
Vodafone other room unia. Wo too much bundle no say hey too much. What you talking? Na me fast screener and Skype call no na be me boom ye.
Say there too much data no aye double. Na bonus say there the same. And too bet me atena fie na only Vodafone a share bo. Na what you too much data the moon nyina. And with too much bonus if you na do the sumu ekosi anopa no na aye double ankasa. E she kaka wo ho. Star 700 hash na fa ho shem sisi a.
Ready?
Asampa etia obayansafo so wo bunuye won kana asam te mafutu sam kakre wa asopeme yo kofi o man ya woman o man ya mama na yenyi baby akọ wacha ta ya wareni wonsom wonyinyi pa asa de pa wo fio ye yamo yembera ye ebe ya ifuna o man ya woman o man ya mama na ati wa ye no ya nyami cha ta yemana
Yankwa he.
Obama ko
nani abakwa na anya jeknanke yabuno ha ko check akire bianka obananka moje otuno
anke yani producer ne de ne
oyo makwa na sama ofe ni agro
munya na bibi ni me ho we wodon se kwa kan ho yare e be yi ni nyina ba ko fa wonu so nyina o fi aburo ni ti
na ka bete yeso
fa sama bre
hwe wo fa aburo be ho okwaburu no oba enumra oburu be enumra wini ndi oye me obi e nya meduane bia obi ejo wa oyu apetese na anim se obi beju aduane se
ani da bibi so
de onti me dia me nkama me ho me kama mo mo se kom de wo kama wo se
kama yi
se me ni dina ade be kyin mewuda ho a
mo na mo nya
mu ni sika mo bebre
nto ka mamo se mo fa bro be bibi ni maye
nti wodi wo de tena ho me wura dem mo de mo mfra me mama aduane ewu ada ho bra mo bebre mo nim be gu asikure na woni de ese owura ha se hede wo chire bi ni wa ye bankwa bi ni ona owura ho se mo ko mani bi na akwa no yi obewu
eti wo ka mamo
wo fa bro be
wo ka mamo
mami fa we fm na mo yenkwa ni be pa mo chew imboost herbal mixture ene de yesi aniema wodo a enuro enuane e boost immune system no eno na ye de coronavirus sanse na duro ni ho na mo immune system ni strong dia na kire se wo ya de ni betimi abọ nanso entimi nya ohwe ana bewura ni paduam sanse immune system ni strong ntino entimi ye de imboost herbal mixture wodi a uyire final co drugstore chemical shop pharmaceutical bi ase police ni aduro no woji ba ko a eno an wawie wonumu a eniema bi anye enkoyie wo owidie mu nyina ebetete nyina boost immune system no na afi ekutia yare bi pese ba so me pa cha omo ye proud sponsors Ema Ade Akye Abia show na Health Alert Organic Shop Provision 1 FM Accra ha St John's no wo ena Madina Social Welfare Shalbutwe Road ho benya bi se imboost herbal mixture police ni aduro no wo ko ba bi ti sa shaman a ewo Ekus Pharmacy ena Wudama Pharmacy benya bi herbal shops all kan shi nyina Accra ha benya bi type of Judah Pharmacy wo kaswa Tinata shops and dependable shops herbal shops nationwide ubenya nyina bi jiwamo number no ne kope imboost herbal mixture police ni aduro no police ni aduro no na wanum bi na wo atọ ni yade ni asembia 0540 71 01 13 0540 71 01 13 okay 101.7 suni another proud sponsor baako eye enapa mackerel eno eye enam a tinapa watutu agu chansi mu ni wodi tomato sauce agu se wo prepare bibi say stew jollof pa dia enapa mackerel eno ana ade bedi djuma na enapa sardine wo ho eno nso eye nam a wodi oil agu oil no ekuta omega 3 fatty acids eboa wo apomudin wakometimi adwuma yi na enapa sardine wunya obi se kenke awurade nyankopon ekoyie pa ana se wanya bibi ti se oats ice cream soakings tea no ni ade a wode non dairy cream no ena ebegu so ayese powder no na enapa de no ena bosso pa enapa baked beans eno so baked beans some mom say the baked beans tie ni de no the thick tomato sauce nti wo prepare salad ana wo breakfast bia sheye koyie enapa foods for esama yen soya sauce eno no say we fried rice ana vegetable ana meat sauce bia no wo de enapa soya sauce enapa spaghetti ene Italian na ye ka ho asemu anunso de enapa Italia wanya wa stew spaghetti jollof wo de begus na e de akọ enapa anunso soko ye last sponsor of Ade Akye Abia show yi Kojak Pharmacy, Kojak Pharma Limited, Kojak Pharma. Na Kojak no, se wu oma drobia ya spelling say KOJACH. And a logo no bo ba ne be me bi bo ho front and back. Our product no. Na wano na odi original pro code ba ya yanuma bepim na obi ni tie ne ya de oyare flu ni mu so nsuo de ni tigya gane gaga onum bie na pro code na nsan ye hwe ya nkrofo bia kofa fake bia befrem ono dia odi ba ye original pro code no tie spelling no PROCOLD pro code na we pro code to nchen Kojak Pharma fa kofa Kojak FN Kojak P toothpaste na Kojak FN Kojak P toothpaste no wo was sensitive eboa pa na ode mouthwash nso aka ho ni toothbrush aka ho enti toothbrush no wo so bi otwiri se na onu nyina epra moja na kese wo hia sa sensitive teeth toothbrush bi no ai free Kojak Pharma eho me ba mo chew sa nro ni toothbrush ni mouthwash ni toothpaste nyinaa no bia oton yi nro bia benya bia to shops awo do benya bi nyinaa ato na for your original pro code any Kojak toothpaste no the leading name in pharmaceuticals Kojak Pharma. If Kojak Pharma or Kanshi drug lane Accra ha and the Kumasi but your woman number in the 0244 67 4400 0244 67 4400. Okay, 101.7. So in the Afeyama the Bokatan so.
Yet what the Obokrata no esuna Ghanaian Times the Obokrata and no and the Mafei. Mijina krata feto so edum yenu e the Obokrata no emo. Omampanyin na adodan kwakufu ado. En wodi afutuo ema Ghana fo nyina ese. Wo wadi emfinhia edum oche. Enu unso wadi abrosa. Na wadwemu da ho kan. Ehoma ne bi nteteye. Bibia ekoyie no. Bomodin a se voters register electoral commission ade ehhehye so ochina no. Ubetumi ede onwaji dwumadi a etisei emo. Omampanyin se akwanya ni o. Ghana fo nyina onyitwi nyadoa. Obi a osefata no waso no register na nu atumi aboa ama afia ba ye beto no. Enkunimdie bo atumi akode ama oman Ghana nyina. Wase mu vote a anase mo kɔ abonten ekokotro mudin a na emo makonya ne tumi no amatumi ato aba ama aban papa aban obehwe se eniem mbeda ofan na asundwe mapa ebekoso na wase na sundie ne nasade se omampanyin a wote adwaso no behye ama afia ba ebeto no enkikan wo bia emmem bibia mu beda ho asundwe mapa betumi aye adwuma na chese akoya nim se oman na omampanyin din se mo nyina atodwa ebra na manyokuo mu fo so ne nsa edi ni chese nyamini popular acclamation come no say ono a na wo mudi edi wo kan se wonto franka emma NPP amanyokuo no na Dr. Mamudu Bawumia ebo ni chidom no ho na wo de ensema etise etu edwa na o chese obedi obetimi biara ahwe se NPP amanyokuo no wo mbese dinkunim wa afia ba ebeto no emu na de wo se wa hombrase kwa so nyina ene se wo so registration ko ade a echina da electoral commission ehase no bomodin a nefa wo ho agim
na mi Ghana na observer de Bokrata no amukata fa etoso enan kata fa etoso nan na Rafael Nyakote Obu watra no se oh abutoye mu ne ridaso asemu ewo COVID-19 mu ene se yare yi se wuyi obi a wo immune system na srafa wo mu no wo mo wa hoden pagina wo mo na so peme a wo mo ho aden se iron roso a ene coronavirus no dem yemfa enye swimming pool na yemwo wunkotum anya de betumi edu sunkunim ni na ne se wo immune system na wo se enya hoden se wo mo ho aden a wo de coronavirus no ma yenye ne tinkalo ne yemfa so ohinim anya de am wo no betumi edu sunkunim da na ekoba ne sa na nkrofo se oh enya nema ma immune system no nya hoden no ye immune boosters yempa bie na ye nodom na Rafael Nyakote Obu watro ewo Ghana Observer page 4 was niema etumi ma nipa immune system enya hoden ekutia yare bia pese eyo overlapping eba ni peduanim titru ni coronavirus eye ekunfi juice no eku juice sadia juice yi wachemu se ade pineapple any ginger yade aye no se unya eku juice ni bi na se wota no no mo a immune system no ojai amode ebenya no asa eko peacekeeping akwa pattern tokwa na ima wa mkire mu a wo eku juice na ye hunu sa na ye no ekunfi Ghana no ginger no yade ye no enye ginger asa yi o ginger wo brofu din zingiber officinale akakadro ne ade ye no ne brofu din no
eye botanical name
ayo
ye de freno
and
the botanical name
na botanical ne de we he
botanical kese enua aha na mostly ne de ntia ma ya na ne din na ehu no eye Latin and Greek
and when we that na di kan no tumi say Latin
eye dua bi no obrane atu ata wonim ne din Cedar Makota
Cedar Makota
ede
na
abe nyina no ubenya ne botanical name enti papa bi ananso obe TV advert no
ejama
obate sankali
kokokoma
ni botanica
obubo
na
me ba boy no Brian and all say omoton ade bi black sa ya na pepe fon ta ton no
wo no ayi de wom no na watafre no
baby shim timi ya ohesi ya no se obodi na mentimi menkai
ya man do say do man
even body ubenya na ayi
na nanti
the botanical name
wam say ku juice no ginger na de ye no zingiba officinali no yesi wono woka nnua bi a wo mu group ya fa ba ko turmeric ene cardamom wo mu na so wo mu nhini no eye rhizomi
de
botanical names na no ni na we ku
juice of a nyina aka ho
wo fasirichi asi edin de ma bob te de menti ase anu mate me kwati komo me saba mo cheme da so K101.7 sunie owura di kakam eye editor ede ema informer democrata na wono so ne fafiri pando na ne fafiri eye asante jaachi yene ne ntwetwe komo obani me mo ache
Kwame mejusu mechi atiefo nyina
ajoso na boko de
Kwame obade de ache onam ye
na ona
edebe mano
yo ona mu keti hamo okoka asem mo magina no asi bonni na mo wadi na ma mi wa so wose maybe he was misquoted and I mo antena misunderstood mo antena se voice Nkrumah bo bia no pay na edi ani
boy no na voice no oti anything
voice dey meti ye ne se wose mo NDC fo no yenya asase ye to abeyo ba hwe na Togo fo no dimirika gidigidi no ma ba register na baby kwa ti se ketu south say ebra kofo time ye elections mo bo na nam 100 won block ye na about 35
Kwame
yeah
ya me say any diemo aba ya kwa twi yesre amanyoku no nyina say omo sanitize wisdom should prevail so that omo communications no ehun bete audience honorable KT Amon omo ba beto omo parliamentary prime minister saying say some of his opponents in some na omo keka say onye on free Asante region na won ko ni krum central region coastal honorable KT Amon prime minister na omo ko nansen ya was struggle ya or family say some of the issues now we use against onu KT Amon say onya Asante ni into one court central region now on contest say anya ne de Kwame say anya ne de Ghana yen town my mu ema funfun medani ya quiet ethnicity those tribal bigotry will not allow it. Kwame, I was in the region the weekend myself and it is so nauseating. Why? Is there any external aggression on this country? Kwame, I was in the region from Nivesia, Clave, in the whole central municipality. I was there. And you see the presence of these armed military officers at the Ghana. Why? What? External aggression, no way. Why is the external aggression? That portray the picture as if say about 2020 BBBC. What is the deployment of these people there? Immigration officers, no. I mean, I don't know enough. In any case, I don't know one deploy same over the western borders. I don't know one deploy. I don't know one deploying the western borders. And now wait here. The eastern borders, Volta, Oti, and the rest. Adenti, the traditional strongholds of the NDC. And then Honorable KT Amon say,
but MC no babichirim. Say, And yet for electoral purposes.
Listen, don't even dignify that commenter in his statement. You're the buyer. He came out with a statement so indicting on his intelligence.
Why? What was that statement?
What kind of statement? I read the statement because I was in the region. Yesterday I was to South North. I was in the region and I made a chronacho, Clavation, a honeymoon.
Maybe I just said,
I'm telling you the presence, scaring people, intimidating people.
Maybe I told me, Bo, and not get to South and get to North. Then I won't hear any beche.
Kwame, hear me who they say, people are living in fear. People are living in fear. And this is a statement of fact. I was in the region. People are living in fear.
Police for the soldier for no more border than this one. I say one more chrome.
Master more chrome, no more border, no more chrome. When you go to place like Chave, Clavation, Nina Sifonia, are they? People are living in fear. What is this intimidation for? Now Yakodaya Yentia, Obisu said, voter for no, Togo for. And so, Kwame, your seminar MC and the Kayana Mikato say, you see, these people sometimes don't dignify them because in some of the kind, it's insulting, so repugnant on the intelligence of Ghanaians.
Oh, I see.
No, I read a statement. I'm telling you, I was in his municipality yesterday. Kwame, in as much as we are building this country, and I will not support one party, Abia or Obabe BT war drum against the other, no. That ethnicity, that tribal bigotry, we will not allow it to fester. Or Kase, he requested as a music boss, the municipal will say security council, no, they requested the assistance of the military to come to K2 South, K2 North, so that to fight COVID-19. Kwame, and let's just put this in, do this intellectual exercise. For Nyasing Beni ni Togo for no, are they breeding COVID-19 now or more exporting? By the logic of the MCE, they are breeding COVID-19 or Togo and are more exporting. Is that what they are telling us? Is that what they are telling us? And you be per the daily briefing. COVID-19 say it is a communal spread. Is it not the communal spread, the lateral and the horizontal spread of the virus? So what are they telling us? They should go say this to the Marines. Now, Honorable Ketiamon, after struggling to go through your primaries, you are referring to us, Votarian say, yeah, Togo for. Why? Why this?
But if I heard him right, or say, now, nipa bi every Togo no ma be trotro mu din ewum.
Kwame, listen. My Kofi Annan me koye. Now a gentleman be your friend Kosi no of Ivory Coast. Yeah, me need come on. We maybe an ebusha for.
Baby.
Na ebusha for enchini na se for. So what are you talking about? Into me say my sister no ko wari Togo ni. Now or Ghana no ko wari Togo ni. Why? Or for 15 citizenship as a Ghanaian. Into a mobile metro, is that a logic of KTM and the MCE? Is that a logic? Kwame, listen, we will not allow people to try to push in some agenda and the presence of the military in voter region are more intimidating. I said people are living in fear. Kwame, now me top pure water in Suano. Small boys be diagro. And I'm saying, look at this. A very ugly spectacle. So what is this? So why the mass, why this decision by say they should deploy people to that place? Why?
Andy, MC no can say. Nipa no cry yesane a major Derek Odro. Atwetwe nkomo ewa ha. Or say it has nothing to do with election eba so. Do omo kra da ene ye do omo akwa guo say omo hwe say borders baby aye porous entry points na on be block ho. It omo kra kwa wa chenye abato ye beba so.
Masa ma menka bibi nchiro Major Derek Odro hwe Ghana for ya kinkan bebre o. 2 weeks ago the Ghana Immigration Service Ghana Immigration Service, Omo boss, Kwame Nkrumah, single-handedly, without consulting his deputies, midnight, a transfer of officers perceived to be, hours. I am telling you on record, why Argentina transfer the human resource manager of the Ghana Immigration Service? Argentina transfer, no. Listen, some Yemen will not vote for the peace and stability of this country. This tribal bigotry, Nina for now, for year, and I vote for a Togo for Nina for looking mean on people. Listen, will not work. Honorable Katie Amon, why? You think that we have forgotten about what he did to this country? He will be referring to us as aliens, those of us from voters. He should be ashamed of himself. And I make no Kwame just weeks ago, Omukoye parliamentary primaries. Honorable Katie Amon, now he came all over. Some of the issues they were pushing against him was that, listen, he's from the central region, he's not from the Ashanti region. So he should go to his home region and contest. Kwame, young Trakrom, Emma, a particular microphobic to say they are superior than the rest of us. That is totally hogwash. And we will not allow it. We are all Ghanaians. Okay? So, in Ghana, Muti, Germany, US, they are more Ghanaian than those of us living in Togo, Benin, or what? What is the definition of Ghanaian citizenship? Kwame will not allow this. With immediate effect, the president and the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. I'm not just making a humble appeal to him. Serbia will nimu hu bibia, and Ankrophobia, and Omafa Kuntunasi, Eye Bibi, Edia Gunanimasia. Mpanicho, he should order for the withdrawal of the men in the uniform from the voter region. And that, per the logic his people are pushing, is a disgrace to his government, particularly the MC. Said they requested the presence of the military to fight COVID-19, suggesting that Togo and their president, they are breeding COVID-19 and they are exporting. We should be ashamed of ourselves. People dare things and they come with such weird, explanation, thinking that Ghana for Ghana, you're doing papa now. Kwame about to a yebekoi, yebetu aba wasum dream. You see, our president Muskanye, and I said this as we are approaching his 8th anniversary. You know, President Musk will take a center stage. Ghana Fong Fankwa Jinjimu. He stole the people of this country to Parliament in the build-up to the 2012 election. Said Ghana will not die. We don't want Ghana to die. We want Ghana to live, to give thanks and glory to the Almighty. So those who are behind those machinations, those fear, intimidation tactics, they should stop it. They should stop it. This tribal bigotry, as if one particular tribe is more important than the other, is totally hogwash. We shouldn't countenance it.
Okay.
We shouldn't countenance it. And I'm very ashamed of Honorable Ketiamu. He thinks that we have forgotten. What did he do with our drillship? What did he do with our drillship? Ghana and Tia.
Mate.
Kapadisa should have been languishing in jail.
And the medals are obey.
Ghana, I mean, come on.
Mesme da say and can come here editor ma informa Democrat and netwe kono K101.7 pacho wo ye trotro ni taxi ni commercial driver ni atie total traffic club no wo fa ho nkoka ho afa ho nkoka ho na enkrofo odidim papa ni gi abam ayede trotro for the taxi for the commercial driver for ni aka mo abom ye frem total traffic club na total for e na eye tie total say say fu no kwa ne boa ye den dodo otwa ento enti wakamu nyina bom se wo boa mo ama motimi anya niema bebre ena bia o ka trotro taxi utim konya accident na woni insurance na so ho akyerew enti bra ko total filling station bia ko register o register e free o register ya na ya sa akyewa kyede aka ho na kyes waje o card Debia ubeto fuel ewo total bia no yisa wo card ne kire fuel no obeto so afesati ebiom bosomi bia no oyi nipa 300 drivers na wo amo free fuel eno so ewo ho afei se wutimi convince driver for mako 5 emom be joint taxi club na wo so ade obeya ma wo ne se o chawade me pa chaw enti every month bi oyi nipa miensa me pa chaw wo yi nipa 300 na wa chaw ma de enti bra ne be ka total taxi club no total de wo se eboso keke me ka chaw to ni se wonye ya kwana kwa yo register e free ni ama card e chaw ache de ne tipetu suma eni ma bebre me pa chaw azar paint a dig Ghana over 50 years na azar paint no me pa chaw kala bia e bi wom azar paint no me pa chaw se tie bi mu odi paintia say emotion say oil and wawai other painting wawai we en wawai afidie saye ma wo bim ba konso ne say azar painting no ebra wo dia painting na mfutu aba ho no wo hia so ba repaint no fansuo keke huhuru fin no na azar paint edinti mai pa ba bi eto paint bi abenya azar paint e to enti say fie structure school asore dan ba bia na say wo ye painting na ipa cho koto azar paint na fa painting azar paint e numero 1 e ba kope se wo pen dodo a me pa cho mpanifo ne se me fo mo number to dwa 0555 333 777 0555 333 777 azar paint numero 1 ba kope me ba we ntwem na fe yen santo ankomo so pa cho endpoint obo party clinic se me mo amania no pain se bibi wo widie mu a yare hawo ahawa filtri so bepem na ase fabra endpoint diabetes formula obetu ase ho wo ni yare eye problems bra wo spine problem am pa cho bra wo so ade ma wo se wo so bra ho anu ani susu ebriwu wo so ebra wo fa ba bi o hyehyehye bra wo dwun so ese bia kam pa cho eno prostate ho aka no bra oba opa ni be ma mo pa wo mo mra de ne be me mo aye mre osu nyina mutum nika wo ba endpoint wo particle Dr. Dubu aten e de afidie be sisu na afidie na kire ba bia problem na afidie na twaduro dia ma wo no ma na ekọ wo Spinters Road Shell signboard bi endpoint wo ho tema wo ko na so hotel committee 22 ko na so hotel na chiri pe Kumasi branch no kronuma boya Angel Education School na chiri pe Takoradi branch no o Anaji estate behind Anaji police station. Me pa cho doctor si about 9:34. Wamamu your friend is saying 30 minutes. Mon fam friend, money number no friend. 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 70 68. Dr. Simon Friend says okay 101.7. Me ba jomu yan ko
na ne anko
ai
papa obekwa na amenko
achokobra
go mango na Ghanaian Observer Democrat adamde sorry so krato e wa krata fa to sonson electoral commission na e kasa yi wo mu tiremu a obi anim se de amanya ba ne nkrato nso aba no wo tira nyame ya adomu a ensuo mu ewia mu mframa mu ya sase wo Ghana miamia atrotro din a wo kotro wudin a wo benya adansidie krata de de beto aba ene afi nko a abato bi ade anim na electoral commission ayen sese edu se nu a efrupi banti de jam wo mo a wo nyanyam ene wo mo a wo ma wo fofra nkra no tia no fa no no aya na de ma wo mo pa se wo beba betro mu die sanse pinfo bi wo wa wo gina wo che kakra bi ane ne nusu biri no ana afi olmambugi oledi ana afi wo mo asabi o medi dam no electoral commissioner for mo ho adwene sa afo no wo ma yen seseye e de ama wo mo a wo mo no wo mo ba wo mo medi santene te se de obi an ho adin bedi so da bi hu se opemfo bi ba mane kwan no onko tro ne din no wonko esanse ne ma eso no ono nam odobu impact wa me yo akota wi ewu ahye obi entisafo ni na electoral commission se ya mo wo mo chese ya wo mo no wo mo mre kra
ene mame nkodi nkomo na enkomo yi monta maso pa
ye yasum
ebeye den enna asase ho so manson na Supreme Court ama order na order no wa mano a enipa bi mpese wonum ebedi so iti na sa hwe papers ni mo se McDan defies Supreme Court order na chere se ne sitie se owura McDan saase bi mansotwe a omo call ya na no so ewo nipa bi ye Hans International Limited no court se asase no enko wo mo ye wo mo asase yo mo de nanso yewura McDan empenie na yenkodi eho enkomai yato ensa e de afre lawyer Kofi Bosompem wonu na ejina ma ye Hansfo na ye ne no ntwetwe nkomo ne yemusa na se asem no se de city airport yewura Kofi Bosompem Esquire memo achia no pay
yeja
wa yin na wonpom te sei
nyame adom na mo soe
ko pa
yo
na wadawruma sa asase ehun nsem a edenunwa na ewo ye Hanse nsem na yewura McDan mo so ebeti si mu wo ma ye ho abakosem a ye den na free wa copy high court akosi Supreme Court ma Supreme Court ama woda na nso eja yewura McDan se kwemu
madam inti asem no 2006 na started ye Hans International omode market true ebusia any company ba ku bi e from 18th July Limited e call court na asem no yedi wo high court omudi ma ye Hans International if you na defendants me no amebo mudin o mo ncho mo ase ncho mo da asem na call court of appeal also ye call ye o mudi asem no ma ye Hans International so o man ncho mo ho ase o mo twe asem no tutu ye call Supreme Court oho 24th October 2018 and the Supreme Court unanimous decision o mudi asem no ma ye Hans International actually so mo Ede asase a ye 2.59 acres emma ye Hans International na it will interest you to know say time na asem actually e wo court of appeal no na ye nyan enti ese obi aba asase no so wasati se wo CC nyoma wo so apparently nani pa no wasati ADC warehouses mienu wo so na ye ko hwehwe mu no ko kire se na eye Owura McDan any esi sa warehouses yi ye in fact okona na ye say ye di onwa kasankasa kra e call ye sama no obeyi na no say ono asase no onim ho hwehwehwe onim ni osi bibia wo so na asem na mo makakra asema ye di wo court na wo de wafa etiri ye pre ho wo court na wafa etiri na wata di si ade wo so ye bisa so a wo so onim ho hwe well enti ye hwenudin na wo sisi nyo besi nyina wie na nyame nchaade ye do Supreme Court na di asase no o di case no ema ye Hans International enti na no 24th June na that was last week Wednesday na court bailiff any police for any omo asemna fam hu nyina ye call asase no so na ye ko bo mama ne say well ya say asase no ra ye di ama no no be fa na ade enti tenants na ono McDan eja asese warehouses no mo mo to mo ho ase na ye yi omo nyinoma nyina fi warehouses no na bailiffs no omo de palos ni bibia bram entrances to warehouses and any PPR fine. From there, and I actually when I call Obi Akoko baby Obeko. The following day, and I yet young I say, yes, run McDan Asuma ama Yakubu bullocks na bailiffs no dia bram warehouses and entrances, meaning that because I have locks from the bokono, and you feel no, and not just to say court no, Supreme Court Nansan Aje a Diana Ama Nira. Over Magdalene will bueno, and also my and you boo a locks from Nini, and then on my yes, sir, and your my yes, if you want on my yes, say, back into the warehouse.
Lawyer.
Yeah.
Adansi be ne womu se eye owura Magdan ne soma ye me kobubu mu adansi bi.
Ya adansi ne say omo a ono ne boys na wo ho no. Ne boys na ye koto omo ewo asase no so warehouses so no. Omo na ye koye investigations so they are the ones who omo na apparently omo asase san man back into the warehouse. Na say sebi but our boys no more for mo pay enye no mo ye. Obviously omo master na asmo omo. Omo master na asmo omo. Enti sese aye kasa no. Yan kasa so ya we are going back to the Supreme Court. Akobo mo wan say order omo ma say yenko for possession of the place. Yakoye bibia wo mra so no. Onu Ramadan wan fa ebu ama court no. I can say it's book court system into on why any open because usually bibisa no say ya befa possession na sa wo nto ho ase a be say wo won nto ho ase no wo be go back to court na ko catch court na say dan wo dia na obi aba say mama no to me so be fa dan no na ebia wo nto ho ase into penchiremu ba wono anya na sa odo de onwa ne pe na wama ye bubu ayi Baileys no omo seal omo da bon na ebubu e na je se wasan aswaso anyoma na kogum. That is the situation for now. Until ye call back to court na ya ko court na man ye say na Ramadan why.
Ade they say they wayi nanim pa.
Wayi nanim. In fact ono akata kwa ono we book court na nim tia no ono mom so asa ko file bi wo court say court no find chance ento ye mume so na ye nja say ye ba be abeji edan onu esisi so
baba but lawyer
say mi wo court say na me kan no ono oyi na no say ono oni mo hwehwehwe let us ni bia ho omo tro ma ne lawyer tro say oni mo ho hwehwehwe ari ase
ba lawyer
say no we are going back to the Supreme Court na court no near all worker or beka afa asemion.
Lawyer, the Supreme Court bring it finality of a matter to a year. Question me bisa ne say, eno no high court to be ebe to me the assembly. And I say
emramu no ye wo principle bi a friend no say estopel. What am I say? I say yet the assembly court na se court no edivia na assembly court ni edivia no o parties na nkasa any ebia obia oje interest na o deriving interest be fi any of the parties ehun no want me say some no enko back to court say insam ko because a man so there at a point when I say enjoy we are in trouble for forever. It's a principle be a principle of estopel. I know the lawyer behind him. He wants a high court to the court of appeal and now said Supreme Court a assembly no. And in this situation put the Supreme Court in ATV. Now Sawosha or no Magdano. In fact, Sawosha injunction America saw the court in one. Apparently no. There's a time and I work court in matter through family. Any 18 July family no a work quarter. No. On 18 July for no free Toma or no Magdan no company. I ever know of no Verdant Impact company. Omo Tom Emma sa company no na sa company no so no Magdan company no afi or no so I transfer mo no Magdan personally. Enti social man na say Sesiano, assembly no I say ye be dibium. Or no Magdan or Toffee root of title. There's only root of title if 18 July company and then a matter true for no. Almost so and I the Omako Court as Supreme Court the assembly tiomo. Indeed, assembly anyhow. Oh, indeed, one was say or no mum oh yeah no say assassin or no nedia. Baby I'll pass assassin if you know ye did your money wow anything. What do I say? It is well we'll go back to court now. Supreme Court no who say or no na some no dey see hono madam or so no mfa nya hwe na ye how where to go from there.
Okay and ye mon kwai na de be sie bia nso no ye nso se be ma manfo nso atenia ekoso ha
mate maso bete why
yes that's bye
yo bye.
Okay, 101.7 senior lawyer Kofi Bosompem lawyer Emma Jihans International de na atwe enkomo no na ne nyina fansa asibia ehun nsem atwe apa wo mo age amma Jihans fo no na enso agya yewura Magdan so se wono so wonyem ti asem no wo mo gusu a wo besa akọ ho court bibia ni a ye besa aba mo chene ma atwe enkomo meba mo chew enemre yi mattress pa obia da so an hoto no any latest foam no mattress ni nyina emunya hene no eye papa oda so osisi ni honam ba bia enye oyese ya na de afoforo aka no ete me pa cho tie bia mo latest foam so no eye quality ones no ton mattress ni nyina eye finest ne border form wo bedru latest foam fast ya nya so ba ya no mayi mattress agi womo eya ade bi ade a womo ye ne se o ma ada bi so hwe no wo se mattress die ne me wedie ko ansana womo aton de amawo ne buo fofofo se wo de latest foam mattress e papa e buo no e compare price of used one de mo friend abroche second hand na oh latest foam e fo sin bibiri Ntidi enti na okura akoto abroche second hand e ba hwe ne corona yi we kora na akoti bi na de abefi ti ba cho tumika ne copy latest foam was your partner for life me ba cho say tie biem latest foam for yenkunya furniture 1 seater 2 seater 3 seater kala bia opebia benya efe na situ yen weather conditions no so endi me ba cho de enti ena ukotuto nkonya bi na basabasa na ngongoran na abubunum ne ade se eba furniture pa me pa cho a latest foam Mr. Nate me chia osoro nkokra bra Simon me te wonka cha me chia ena Mr. Jamel MD of latest foam me chia mu nyina no pani adwumafo nyina ena se ukoto latest foam mattress na uduru ho abomidin won beto ebo no so showrooms ni nyina ena wo koto furniture no so a wubru wa bomidin tikese kronkron no body no one better the amount latest from your partner for life mami fa we emfem na fe yensa nto aso me pamcho be ma wo be me moye mre esikafo gentleman capsules eno ena obe nunum bie be memini bie kama na ni nyina ko na be ma no imu aye dene kama pa imu aye dene enti bomade ne ko pesika for gentleman capsules oba wo menstrual pain enti wo de no eye esikafo co capsules bacho da bi wo de no ye anti-acid capsules abrewa virgin esikafo co capsules de me bacho koko waist pains ukuko to de yo ya rheumatism oben esikafo co capsules esikafo garlic capsules de eboama blood circulation eye dwuma pa yi flames amaman high cholesterol enu ne ade oba ne be ma mo furu so no munko we esikafo garlic capsules enko esikafo moringa capsules mpa cha wuntimi ne di betimi aboa wo a wo ye adwumaden wo ta tene ja wo che esikafo moringa capsules be boa ayi nyina afiri wo me pa cha products amabbo nyina no oba wanyim mo num bi wo ma kwada no fo menum bi akwala wonya 12 years mema ne bi pharmaceutical chemical shop herbal shops nationwide ubenya bi Oko Kanshi drug lane eya kra ha ebu deta me ba jo wo number ni 0244 31 42 11 0244 31 42 11 okay 101.7 na won twam ba ko mfam
twa ba ko mfam
ai
na ne se mi twa ba ko afamu a ma me fa nwie kra wo Ghana Observer Democrat anu na kratafa tosonson no se Godfred Yeboah Dame a oye Deputy Attorney General ana wo chemu se
woni se bank ana betini kolomo ni efa Anthony General Anthony Attorney no aha de say we Anthony General akra am see the obeka minti Anthony General
boy na Godfred Yeboah Dame Deputy Attorney General ana waka ne say anano Supreme Court asetena wa mko ya ekọ wiase ya wada no mu bu aye se kwadu awodo bi anase nyina so bi anipa bi ede court ebo electoral commission kwadu se anu nti ma court makwan ma electoral commission entro di foforo no wa mu wieye no interview no a tiniyama nyokuo NDC trafo Penny Johnson ase dunketia o grante ye no ana Godfred Yeboah Dame ekrem ese am say most general wanti ajaje fobrof na wo mka ye no
bi enna me no me fa blame manu
na de be ma wan de wan rent obi anu angaze wan ya
aloya fo na gina kire no
na general kasa o secretary
kasa bi obaji briefing afi wo mo say mo na mo ya aloya fo amudi asem na ni mu senate mo si say ni di on de wo command bi dem say
ebi so wan consult wo mo
oh how we all kasa no he had their support what we gina nachi
anu ni asem no edina me matam ne say
kai say ayi ma me ko ni nkomo we the new crusading guide the assembly aba parliamentary candidate for parliamentary candidate ogina ho ma afutu mpesua so NDC dim owura Kofi Anan okopie court
and the court say wontua 100,000
me ni ye interview wa ha no o kan se sika no nipa no ne be che no e kan se won fanye ABCD ade we o de ye ni nyina awie na bi san senti no na won ko family wa se wa de ye ni nyina awie wa wie
na nom ko court so ya say Ghana Commercial Bank and no maboko adu say can they mistakenly paid into his account sana the Democrat ani tremu say scano wo mo ayamfom so na wo mutua ye de to na account mu so
eti ni ono say o matua tra ko nipa kro no kro be hu so opeso obo an campaign eti ono Kofi Anan no kra no oni wo no mutua no de na checks mi no edigu no kan ba court so won famna na ma menko efutu NDC communication officer ugina homa wo mu nenyin akraman na me ne ntwitwi nkomo nenyin mo acha no pe
Ododo Ade Tikese
na boko de
yankopon na dom yewuye ayi yewuye pa
na mira Kofi Anan ne ho te say anopai
anapai ozikan michia oye Ghana man michia simpaman na medobia so de sabe amampanyin niza ode gugu akwemi de yemfa mbe ye ho ban na yerebe ma onkatro na onkase yeme obi arigido anapai ibisama na de aye eja James Kofi Anan dembre eti wakate enu mu no court ashe de sabe sika obedi na account oye 100,000 Ghana cedis no onhwe na onsan mfamba court na court fonto no putum eti ona na anapai tiwa egbo una ezi afami eja
sikano nipa wana de manu nipa cross obi chi obi sika e ba ne sen wasan ba se oba bebeje na die na court ndi gina so case won fa sikano mara nyesa obekwaji
medasi eja de dembe asam ne tono Ɔsi ibinum na wɔ promising dɛ Obama ni sika no da any campaign. Na one also what this sika no brand no. The way you see company be ne account. Na what the tie sika no what do go ne account. Na enche ame minime there. Sabi oye very simple. Okwan obotum na wa for do na order what they vindicate no. Once as sika no onye me there. Nipa ocean the other brand no one for a kwanya oya na no kwan udu no other brand but ofo obi na account no other brand no there obama na nehim abanyam no nka obotum na wasan na odi sika no ozama nura na the odama bank for ofane court na sabe NDC party nehim abanyam no na so no abanyam na tisia moyo no ama ye binum yezi yo kaka Usande asam be esha ije tikasi ifamo we freedom meka wan asam kaka de sabe yenya James Tufane wan hwe ya dachi bibia aben oye court izinu ba wakojina no wodamase mu ansha no zi ingwasi bi abre ye ne part no intinka onjina nchen na onhwe na woma asam no bibia de wodo turu won fontu na NDC party Nimi Benyam.
Edi, ayi, angle. Dear, Ora Kofiana Ayen. Oh, Chessa, Edian Guasia, Abraham party.
Egypt, because a dim Gasika Sipa, Nozabre, NDC party, in Kanka, Futu NDC. So Sunday, Ame particular, and I'm the Master Muma, Mumba, and some P, Wafidebia, Mepana, some Metanan. Osana Maka Kade, Sabi. 100,000 yes Kebia also change was Sunday. Obia wa international recognition. It's the businessman and wo TKP. In Kaisika Kaba and Kabutu na Echia. Na Sabi, a party is so other. Nande and Warichu ha a Kawasama no the 100,000 and then Posha Sama Abacot. Quarter there Uncle Cheese can back. Niwa the Sikano Sabi, oh, Oyawa Usika. Na nipa ozma no no show bonod mo na run so kanyanism wa bad origin sika that's man na sabi Ghana and the simpamay na wo mu there sabi kafra wo song enim bibia wo sika no ana de enya adwumbon enama edi sika na eden espeni sabi se obi asha ubo do obomo bibia nipa nara no edo ozina nazi ozmo me sabe me chere nipa no the ordinary account no sensika no the bro but for company ni account wa bra company no e bia na oye nkofudom na wa kan abu no wa company na nipa kurubi na oye company ni ye nezi nti account no enye nipa all send adamo no ni de ba company nezi nti sisa no company ni wa no wa ba na ojiniska na abenso sorry court so ahede sika no asam mot no there ibutia na zimo won court na se wo chicha so ni muwia so yo uzampa ino zamo so yo uzu so na we chia wadama we run back into ya no court there court ashe there on chase can back na on form
na mibisa court no e kai se se wantua omde ne betum
no court sabi nhwehwem a warrior no sabi se ayaza oye no court desikan enya wozi na wa show there betia na photo account ni na mbotia na asam so obobu ebugu do there no call sikan enya wozi you busy no ebokwa akadim o sunday na epede ezi aben oye court na yim tutu fom na o prepare chere wono wohim ma worry there anade wohim ma onam do ma worry chere betia sikano fogu account mo back
ebani sayna na ebani sayna sesei wonenam wuni bane afutu wona na yese nkrofo omoye sade en mumhwe na omunyaye no me NDC for one parliamentary candidate san ewia
eja in fact me we have go ende papa we Sunday ma minyim anomo ametu de mama NDC amenye kwa we futu sabe yehim bebenyam minyim anomo ametu emenyi impanyifo akasa de yenhwe na asem ya abai yema yewre onjina nchen na yenhwehwe asem ye ba me yo kase eja tikase amara no won confirm ndo ye PC Sisia me okay say there was a committee what no what hwehwe no nsaniwi ye ansana wa ba out wa bakade wa confirm in there on your PC na NDC and honor Sisia ni posters na ne billboards ada wa you simpan that TV and try not the say we need today sabi one na wo hwehwe nechi wo mani wo hwehwe ne kutupa there on ye na bibiare mba na sikanana on fe ngwasi bi amba no he committee no ba out pay wo bakade won fini djumangu wo pay odin ngwasi ka sabre sisi ya election ya akakaka watu aba nese easy part no sabi ewu oti dama edin ngwasi ka sidami edi bre ndisa ina sha INDC papa na INDC ban ona mo wodo sisi weyi party mpanyifo sabi watu aba mo hon waso watu aba odi ma yen flag bearer John Dramani Mahama we be letting the flag bearer we da mun kofini na esinche mi ko sisi ya most of the branches are where you go for the PO, you with Roma, or the new conform, you want to one pressure group, we need by a skin full, and on you want to share your home. Executives, constituency executives, PO was this year also opera or resign, or send a query for don't you want to do mano, on so any, or the some new kind of character by NDC will put out, in fact, or the Papemuna or the Bay to NDC. And da ocha crowd you gwaseke only the 100,000 ya si sa quarter and day on your then on France and con so embrace me sati doba mutu am no bo me catch painful then ye hwene ntu no fo no ngina nchen na ye hwe mo ngina nchen na sabe kafra o tue sike ya enkan de be court make gine enkejina nti in fact Ade Tikese me srepa de NDC amenye kumpinfo won so no one share na yen say your party ye we futu ha na yen ma obi a ofi your party mu embesim no for him gwase kese o to the me in fam your party because your party no ya bre papa in e da say party no enyam e freedom corruption taka MPP funa what the tag in the party no
Medas nature says no one parliamentary candidate
for on the more serious note no he is not a recognized or confirmed party if anything, confirmed parliamentary candidates for Ifutu. He's not confirmed.
Now, author forms to contest for parliamentary candidates.
Me pachopa one form beer will be beer uncle say or falimpo amana call if anything vetting na what to tuna numan some na de na wabe yen candidates. So or vetting or pick a form no file no vetting na in come sure there. Obey that eligibility, they are able to now are contesting as a candidate for a PC. Or no one some PE in some of the in fact, Ade Tikese or the Imugwaseka Sankasa on Ozibra NDC and the Miriaho was among some of Kokodem or some minim party multi and minim there sabi yenya PC ye elected PC ko election yenya PC Anisha, Yantite the Munsamibi. Yen piece of party, Yantite the Munsami one would die. That is the first time. And in fact, I don't know some Arawokasi. On Sunday, Obianka Kalu international recognition. I want to see a doctor. Inka at least there one Mutuno, Payaza, the Bashon.
First, no. Na or say onokra na or MPP nti why na de ne ba NDC ana oba da ben
Ade Tikese am the assembly bi say by asama maybe sawa constituency mra am the ofi MPP na kwan for the ofi MPP be npo no or questionable or say opedo ye PC we MPP wo ma no kwan nti olifi MPP na even at time all the kind of some modifi party in Puno and the MPP for promise in Ponsin. There what pin nomination there be amber for name no forms in Puno and on contest no so cry no the Takasi the man or the party no conform with by skin. Or form with by skin so on several occasions one another radio station nice FM do okay the only day on Bama MPP on Bama NDC or independent candidate or contest as an independent candidate. Not only ready the Oracle NDC in the Uncle MPP back so China Oracle as an independent candidate on the ticket of Winnipeg Skin. Winnipeg Skin was him Young ya day, or Bura NDC and branches, no chichingo for Kaka, Mukowi Mukakain, in Payfupi Kane. There one share Naza or ye, one best say and a partner. Omawayan Shahama, or yet the mama, Yoko Yan promise ye PC pet, no started the oil in baby. Where you did another press conferences, now would do and a piecing down to sorry, I'm so, then, or the resign. Category we pet there. Waba page a Wafande, Waba NDC, Waba Manisa the Waba NDC. Just 7 days later, meeting I there, Waba NDC, you are claiming there only NDC and the PC. Waba one arm and there, only a mere communication officer, meaning in paying for our constituency executives, winning branch executives, about 70% we now winning. Now, one part
now, then, what was one cross suspended?
But you say,
what was suspended as communication officer?
There, the man some no, overpay one from him. Okay. Now, the man some year be ready, caution. There, that to be unsure. NDC, James Kofiane, or the NDC Boka could Zabua, or the Kujina. No, now, all share my way there. I mean, Mercasa Dodo, there be the one to Dodo one now, only your chroma, when you never pass in Robin Pieces. Me make a car like one secret, remember when there's parts are all by or best say a person. Honestly, now work with you born there. Damn, the army general. Now, I'll come for that was what the suspension being Bono. When you Bremono on Chukwem. Sunday, so suspend will be or there first. So if you want to let them pass within 1 month, or they were friend or disciplinary committee, or friend or disciplinary committee, what to name them, you be sent. The why the only move for one, no so in Yanum be no then, we and sana war punishment ya suspension kawa was amano. Why the Mazam Zamu and there were the letter or that to social media. Then where you may be, may all make demo, may come out some of social media. Meeting idea, baby be audio, those of Muma or Bob Rum. And Paso, you could see the be, no one there, baby be, Waba attack him. What you church a muscle rough off? Bankasa, Mr. Some could down a bank, my bank without all shake. Now,
I didn't in your house, Papa. He was on course to destroy a futu constituency of the NDC. But what happened to you?
Tikese on there. Sabi, Amayana, you your one ma when you want sassy. Your one sa, Wobadom. One hour when you want sassano. Sabi, what want to change? Your party name, Mambre, Namambre, Nano. When you want to saw Wobadom, so when ya in fika crewum, and sana when ya dam, a mambre and a mambreno, or none sassy. Obey me on cherry. Na obey me on cherry, Yayama, Yazi, Sabi, party neguzi, Nanibian, Bibia, Ocean on the South Yaman, the Onji, no kita. Well, bear him there, Sabi, only me fianum, Bibiara, our Chinabi, over 2 hours on Yamade, Morocco. Na, this is also son Yamasuka, no Chedayana, Sabi, in a yeshi fiano, no, Sabi, Rabba in a poor cashy. Until a missy. Ame obia sabi onya party entity ye onto the party in cherry on him party no ne your friend ne principles na ne friend ne laws no onto na your party ba mapa no ye in call at least yama ne fikaka dem a party number channel at least in fear bien onto party no o she party ne say on party no ne ideology ni ye on that party no your party sabi or there if some na corruption na fraud na scam maybe but for obi ho over party no nso be ahwe ye enka nde the masemi afofo no wi enka party number na za wehu o san number wa spend wo party no nti enka on ke the mazi no ama party no in program bi otunda
okay medasa no pay
medawase Ade Tikese
maso medasa papa nenyi akraman constituency officer communications officer ogina ma efutu ne na etwe nkomo no na asem ye beye Ade Kofi Anan yesi wontua sika nyesa obekogye asem so omgusu a edi me ba mja muntie me be sore so na muntie nkaboi Jasdok Construction and Training Services. Was say as I say we one kasa wo boss. Na eja da bia na di nkrofo lebra. Na ade a wo yama so be ma job training. Any after job training field support. Ewo COVID-19. Tie ene ma wo be kire. Mo toilet bi na ye kasa wo flash ya na ahye no biofield toilet digester system no. Wo be kire obi. Simple kura. Na enu e wo mienu your compact construction. Any installation of digester system obekire any one course no. Second course obekire wo no mo say na ma offices efia wodo mu warehouses near the CCTV camera installations awodo ya no. Any security system configuration and also obekire and course 2 no. Course 3 sa floor tiles na friend epoxy floor tiles no. Eno so oba be kire obi am wa hunu no so ye papa eno so eka ho etimpa acho enya agudie no odie na epoxy floor tiles no ye wo mu bebre ye wo ba ku bia ye frɛ no sɛ 3 to 5D war mural ye no wo ho wu abeka sɛ ade no ye re efe papa ena osan ewo ba ku bia mu ba ku bia mu obekire 3D aesthetic ceiling as ye no ceiling so unwa efe pa and epoxy metallic reflective flooring and so ye no floor efe pa na tie uba register 50 Ghana cedis pe call sama kan nyina o 50 Ghana cedis na fe watua kakre bi for all the courses we are ba kura de a yama special package itimpa twotwo number 2 na fe phrase here so number 2 0555 093 443 0555 093 443 second number is 0503 27 73 43 0503 27 73 43 Tiebium 0503 27 73 43 me pa jo baby o ye course here first grade institute ewo La Paz New Boy Town Junction ho eni La Paz Tema Station e opposite me pa jo 7th to 10th July and wo ye course no na je say you see next month na 7th to 10th July no wo ye was starting 9 a.m. no upon 2 p.m. de bia number jo say bia construction and installation works Reverend Queen wo so bebo wo ne number nie 0555 093 443 okay 101.7 sudi me pa jo tie nka boye pa Fidelity Bank se wo to nsa fra Ghana ni bia COVID-19 wo pese etu ase na no private sector fund no na wo ye nyina ye disike kogumu na ye raise na etim dia koy construction of first infectious disease center e wo Ghana ha na kese yade no se ebi chi obi abia na covid kura beko na foforo aba no ye be si disease center na ye to nsa dia frɛ wo bia wo pepa Ghana ha se bomade na sofa bibi kakra bra na nyina mfresi project nyeza afa de ye sha ase project no level adu I 82% complete. It aka 18% ni awie. Sika ye hia 6.5 million. Na ye dia complete sa medical facility no. Enti wo be ye wo fam de na mesoma ye me fam de ma 18% no ye tua. Oh, enya din kura o. Ye frɛ no #10Ghana challenge. #10Ghana challenge. Ube donate 10 cedis pe anado wo more so a ubetim de aba na ye de akoye COVID-19 private sector fund no eno an simply dial *718 *25 219 ana se ko www.ghanacovid19fund.com na afei why your donation ne. Together let us stand up and be counted as great citizens. Fidelity, believe with us. Next say and also enkomo about media betwam. Maybe sorry so kra no mama mfa we so emfem na afei ye nkɔ yanim the way fem na afei yakɔ yanim kra. Okay, 101.7 so ini mesamwa ne me kasa ne bia na wo pedan na wahan. Edan ewo ho a wo betimi anya bia han wo since 1 bedroom self-contained super kase te set double and wo 2 bedroom chamber hall and so on to 2 bedroom so ewo ho na dan ya meka nyina air condition wo waye mu nyina tiles kama and air condition bubo mu efie ho no so kura no free wifi ewo ho na owo ofanko barrier baby a atamesi fie no ofanko eho ena owo enti ya na wabo modern se wohia dan bi a rent a 1 bedroom self-contained chamber hall 2 bedroom ofanko haya barrier haya fanko ya 0578 90 50 90 0578 90 50 90 0578 90 50 90 ofra 0578 90 50 90 yeah yadi jumadieni na abe ye me sorry na bra Halifax one also at the best entertainment utimtimtia sa na mani twa so yadi apostle ankan adwumna be sorry adware so kura na eneye hwanu mo birthday. Happy birthday to Patricia Amwa aka Akuya Mansa uwo Ghana Senior High School Ganas Kofodua Efrilinda Nubo we metro wa Ghana Senior High School Kofodua no de ma so nyankobon shaw. Happy birthday to Leticia Adobia Power ani di ni power so Leticia Adobia Power If you wukunu Daniel eduda akon a wo Peace FM online so for Daniel any woman man so fire ena Makaila ena wo de Emma Sonko. Happy birthday to Ni Ayite Kwaku, our Power of Faith Ministry. If you read out say Mrs. Mavis Kwaku, our Narcotics Control Commission NACOC. God bless you. So I know they are to us. So happy birthday to Isaac Ousu Frimpon who Ganas Kofodua. If you Madam Patricia Mwa, our Ghana Senior High School Kofodua Ganas was when you go in Shroud. Now until the name of Adam and Yawodia. Yeah, sorry so. Na yako. What's this? What this? Can you produce a new way? Say me be pon na ma no amuna. E se wo mo nyam da. Power pay. A microphone na sorry. Na YouTube for so sorry nyina ho. Me did the radio kwa wasa no Kwame Nkrumah Tikese, morning show president of the land. The producer opening Kwame Osu Aduemi. Kwame me da sorry ko kwesi da sorry. Ya kra ma tenkwa eni nyankopon. Okoni nyina bi nti okoduru kwa na no nam so wonsan wasan. O de abrehwa asa akoni fie. Masaka Awurade ti asa. Masaka ji na mete asa. Masaka hallelujah. Sala